go out
Spectrum
again?
said they won't post a tweet. Okay, that's
Right.
fine. Just waiting for it to pop up. Because we're playing Hades, hopefully.
Ladies or 80s.
Ladies.
Ladies.
Still says Sonic Adventure.
I used to love Chocolate.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Fuck!
I think you can change that live, but everybody's gonna get the they're gonna get the Sonic notification. Well, since you're there, do you want to send the notification yourself?
No, I don't have YouTube pulled up.
No, I meant on Discord.
Yeah, I don't have YouTube pulled up. Just send the link.
But you know, you could just pull it up.
Why can't you just do it?
I will.
The best Sonic.
Yeah.
Hades.
The best Sonic. The
No,
best
yes,
Sonic
the
game.
best Sonic.
this is definitely the best Sonic right here.
Oh yeah, James is here.
I'm here. I'm here now. Hello.
We're not playing Sonic anymore.
We're not playing Sonic anymore. Wait, why not?
Because I was sick of it.
Oh, okay. I thought you liked that game.
I love Sonic, but I was like, you know what? Honestly, fuck it. Right now.
Fair enough.
I want something that actually brings me pure joy. And this is one of the games that actually brings me pure joy.
I thought Sonic Adventure brought you pure joy.
Meh.
You mean, yeah, you're like, that was my favorite game as a kid.
It was, but I'm
You're
like,
like-
I like these games more because they're like.
Now I hate it, and I hate
wanted
you.
to have this.
Yeah, I do hate you.
Nothing really, just for your hard
Besides-
work.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Chocolata.
Fuck, you just say that.
Sorry, I was zoned out. What's going on?
Yeah, we were, and then our stream completely crashed. It took me an hour to fix the internet, and so now we're playing Hades instead.
Really grateful for this, really. And I thought,
I love do so.
Is that Greek or Roman?
What?
Hades.
Greek.
Greek.
Greek. Because Romans, that's with like the weird planet names and shit, right?
Right,
Romans
yeah.
are the planets.
All the planets are named after the Roman gods, which are basically just the Greek gods, but with different names.
Different, yeah.
Which came first, the Roman or the Greek?
It was the Greeks.
Okay.
Yes, the Roman Empire, which predated the ancient Greeks.
The Greeks, the geeks,
Yeah.
the geek Greeks.
What's this one here?
So
It still blows me away that they were literally one of the most successful societies.
Right.
That was literally their downfall.
yes.
They had too much pleasure. They had so much pleasure that they got excitement from just killing people.
Right, and then a volcano erupted and
So I
killed,
use
killed one of their cities.
I use this one
Yeah.
the most. This pendant.
What does it do?
Ow.
It summons Athena.
It allows you to turn your neck 180
I wish I could
degrees.
just summon Athena.
So when you summon Athena using this,
Mhm.
you can get her skills, because like that's a whole part of the game. Because James, you've never played this,
No, but I know what happens and I know
Well,
the
time to get
mechanics.
killed again.
right?
Who's Athena again?
Athena's
The
the
goddess
goddess,
of
of wisdom.
Okay. I just know that as the
What's
lady
up,
that
Buttercup?
helps out Kratos.
What did you say, Mike?
What was I saying?
You said the goddess of what?
It's cold.
Wisdom.
Oh, I thought you said like the goddess of world. And I was like, what does that mean?
No, wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to meet her right now, so I'm gonna get the
We
crystal.
simping on Dusa here?
Yeah, of
Nah,
course.
Jay, that's all you.
No, but no, Skelly is better.
Demeter, I barely know her. No, that joke. It's like,
Poker?
yeah, or something like that. Like,
Poker, I
whenever you
barely
say
know
something
her.
that ends with her, it's just like, I barely know her. How can I do that?
Steamer? I barely know
Hotspot back with
her.
pizza. I'm glad all of you could join us again.
Ooh.
Hey, chat. You simping on Dusa? You know what? I'm not into.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
essentially what it does.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
into decapitated Medusa heads, but you know what? Or Gorgon heads. But you do you, buddy. That's that Castlevania shit right there.
Did you change the title?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I just gotta read that.
Keep it fresh.
Thanks for bringing the pizza box. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, and it's
Oh,
even
yeah.
like
We go down to the depths.
Yeah.
the depths of death.
Before you got us.
Oh.
Although it's
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus. I like Sisyphus. He's in this game.
More like
Is he?
Sisyphus.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like Sisyphus every day. Rolling that boulder up the mountain.
Damn,
Oh yeah,
dude.
Sisyphus is on here.
It'd be like
You
that
can find him in this dungeon. and he'll give you some stuff.
Yeah.
He's super
He'll
nice.
give you parts of his
He's
rock.
like, yeah, I'm taking a break right now. And I was like, you can do that?
Goes, just don't tell anyone, okay?
Yeah.
No!
Oh, yeah, I believe in Black Athena superiority.
Damn it.
What?
These skills suck.
Sure.
Boons of Athena.
You were gonna get Divine Flourish.
You know what you should play on the channel?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Dead Cells.
Oh, I'll totally play
yeah,
Dead Cells.
Because that game is like this.
I want to play Carrion as well.
Oh yeah, that's the one where you're just a monster.
Yeah. It's super fun.
Right.
Well,
This
Dead
is
Cells
best
is
girl,
less
love her
linear,
lots.
isn't it?
What'd you say?
Interrupting something.
Dead Cells is less linear, isn't it? It's more open.
I wouldn't even say this
Kind
is
of. Yeah.
Because roguelikes are so weird in that sense of like...
Well, it's linear.
Wait, are roguelikes like games that are like Isaac?
Yes.
Yes.
I love Isaac.
So there's this game called Rogue, and like every time you die to restart, it would be different.
Yeah, same with
And so
this
that's
game.
where the genre
Binding
came
of
from. Like
Binding
you go into the thing, and it's like a random map each time.
Oh, we gotta get the pomegranate.
Right,
The pom-poms!
with like different monsters and
Yeah,
that
Vusa
show
is
up.
best girl.
Yeah, actually, this game is very similar to Dead Cells in the fact that you go out, try to get as far as you can, and then use the points you're in to unlock upgrades and shit. You know what I mean?
How's the audio?
Hi, how do we sound right now?
Yeah, that's a good question. How do we sound?
I know Zagreus
Chat? Chatty
asked Dusa if you
McChatface?
shouldn't kill the Gorgon, but she said that they're different to her, and so should not worry about it.
The power of the gods.
So we upgrade Divine Flourish or Crystal Beam?
Flourish.
But why?
I like the idea of a
sounds good.
crystal beam though.
Yeah, that
would
does
go
sound
for
like some
Crystal
Dragon
Beam.
Ball
because
shit.
Right.
because then you shoot this out and it'll fucking target.
Oh, yeah, that sounds helpful instead of it just shooting us.
Okay,
straight
audio's
down.
good. So how did all of you think of our Valheim playthrough? We're gonna get James in it next time. I think we're streaming
Are we?
on Thursday.
I don't have it though.
Just get it. It's like you got the stimmy monies
The stimmy.
that I don't have.
You like what? Like,
Stimulus check.
barely.
Yeah, but wait, aren't they doing another one of those?
What?
Stimulus, or is that just for like?
It already came out. You should have it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you sure about it?
Yes, because Hannah got one.
Wretch.
I don't know what he's on, but
I'll have to double check.
You realize you have like
Crystal Beam.
an extra $1,400?
Yeah, actually, I need to.
Crystal Beam. Deflection is
change
extremely OP. Yeah, that's why I use it so much.
I-
I use that obscene amounts
I need
as
to.
deflection.
I need
Which
to
way?
change my postal address from my grandparents to my new house.
So Ares or the shop.
Thanks for
your
talking.
friend
over.
died to a god deer 2 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're telling
No,
me
it
this
wasn't
now.
me who died to the god deer. I didn't die to the god deer.
That's something in Valheim.
Kyle did. Not me.
You said your friend, dog.
Yeah. I thought they were talking to you
You're getting
too.
pretty defensive, dog.
I died to the trees.
Were you embarrassed to die to
How
the
could
god
you die
deer?
to a tree?
It landed on me.
Wait, yeah, that's more embarrassing than dying to a
Oh,
god
I-
deer.
I fucking honor the fact that I died to the tree. Buttercup's like, Mike's gonna die to the tree first. I'm like, no. And this tree was slightly like lopsided, so I cut it down, and the other part of the log just went, "Fuck you."
Huh.
Shall we do the shop or Ares?
Aries.
How much money do you have?
Ares?
Aries.
We only have 183.
Is that enough for anything?
No, not really.
Well, then we know our answer.
Isn't he the god of war?
Yeah. No, that's Kratos. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, yes, the fictional god.
You know Asura is the real god?
Yes. Hindu face, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you little bastard, get back here. I'm not really worried about health.
Taking a
Life.
bunch of, you're taking a bunch of hits there.
I was gonna say, are you sure? You're like,
It's
pretty
fine.
low.
Yeah, you've basically taken every hit. you've gotten hit by like every single one of his
Here you go,
attacks.
Ares.
Lord Ares, it is my privilege to have met you and have learned your death-inflicting way.
okay, Give me some exposition.
Your name is Zagreus. You're the son of Hades, and you're trying to escape the underworld because you've never seen the world before.
And you're trying.
Oh,
to
you're the son of
You're
Hades?
trying to find your
Zagreus.
mom.
You have a mom?
Yeah.
Who is she?
I mean, you'd know.
Persephone,
Well, that's okay. I was gonna say.
Which one is that?
the goddess
God
of the
of
harvest.
Harvest? Yeah.
Or is that Demeter?
Is she the one that went
Demeter
to
is the goddess-
Hades to get her daughter?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Demeter is the goddess of seasons.
The eternal
So
spear.
of course her daughter.
I have
her
eaten
daughter would be
all
the
the way
goddess
up to
of
Hades,
harvest.
box.
How many?
Oh, I have to get the blade dash. That's my favorite.
Why not?
Yeah, that sounds useful.
You know see what it does?
This is my
Doom.
Oh,
You're like, oh no.
I don't know why you'd be like, oh no. Rather, your enemies should be like, oh no.
Could you imagine just like going up to like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. Oh god, there's blades.
No, I mean, I wish every time I jumped forward, I left behind a swirling whirlpool of blades.
I'd kill a lot of people.
Yeah, just accidentally.
Yeah.
Like you try to avoid a puddle in the sidewalk, and all of a sudden you cut.
You decapitated
you're in
an
a busy-
entire bus.
yeah.
You accidentally decapitate grandma.
You're in like New York, and all of a sudden you cut like 13 people in half.
Destructo disc
Right.
shit.
Destructo disc. Oh man.
We have a
I don't know. Have you beat any bosses yet, Box?
Probably not.
Why don't you? Yeah.
What are the strats?
Uh huh.
Tell Mike how to cheese it.
Why don't you tell us what bosses you've beat?
Actually, the most difficult boss I've found so far was the boss before Hades.
Really?
Yeah.
You cheesed
I
Hades.
shall
The
deal
fucking
with you.
what's his face in the Minotaur?
Yeah.
Really?
They're assholes. Because then they get like the gods. Like if you don't kill the one guy first, you have to kill the normal person first before you kill the Minotaur.
Sit now.
Nobody gets
Well, I
out
wouldn't
of
exactly
here
call
whether
him a
alive
normal
or
person.
If I want to, I can sacrifice health and go
Yeah.
down there.
All the normal people here are dead.
You know what I mean? Like, who was it? What's his name?
I guess, but Hades just seems fucking ridiculous. Like, I've seen his fight.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but like, it's more. I don't know. I guess it's
Like, by that
more
time, you have so
profound.
many upgrades.
Like I've lost to Hades, like 'cause I only fought him once.
Of course, I watched that. I was there when it happened.
Were you there?
Yes, I was. First time you fought Hades, I was there.
So if you die, it just starts over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go back to the hub and then
Which is not bad.
you buy
I actually
upgrades
really
and go
enjoy that.
back. That's the gameplay. Really.
But like, do you have to fight bosses or once you beat them?
No, you gotta refight them. Well, yeah, you're
Everything
going.
got me. Well, the nice thing about like
Like,
each of them have like 3 different variations, so you don't know which variation.
Right.
So it makes it a lot better.
Wait, I thought only the
Satisfying.
Furies had the variation.
No, so is the Hydras.
Oh, so still not all.
Shall we go down here?
So is it like procedurally generated,
Yeah, of course
or is
you
there
do.
always a set map?
No, it's procedurally like all the levels
Hit
are,
me.
are
Randomized?
different layout. Yeah.
To get the full ending, you have to beat Hades 10 times.
What?
I didn't know that.
The full ending?
This is chaos.
Yeah, of course.
This looks like some DMC type shit.
Yeah.
The caustic favor. For the next 3 encounters, slain foes toss an inferno bomb at you. A 90% chance to be rare or better.
Why would you want that?
For the next 4 encounters, each time you special, get hit for 4 health. Afterwards, you deal 64 damage, striking foes from behind. Rolling grass. For the next encounters, you face 71% more foes, but after gain 1 more bloods. The thing I would probably go is caustic favor. That's probably the best.
Yeah, but you're just gonna have to keep dodging.
Or this one because I don't really use my special.
Chaos go, yep.
Yeah, but are you gonna make sure you're attacking enemies in the back each time?
Yeah, like that.
I
See
should.
that move I just did? Will deal health for
It gets more difficult the more you beat them.
me. Yeah.
Good to know.
Taurus.
More brimstones. Dust.
Yeah, Fox hasn't said anything. He realized that we were more powerful than him.
You studied all the arts.
Yeah. While he was busy ordering pizza, we were stuck in
The spear.
the spear.
If you had to choose a weapon you would have to fight with, the
Yeah.
master, what would it be?
Scythe.
Oh, my fists.
A what?
My
Scythe.
A scythe?
Ooh,
Scythe, yeah. Like Raphael.
A
My
scythe.
favorite Ninja
yeah.
Turtle.
Those are cool.
Oh,
Nah, but
scythes.
genuinely,
Yeah.
I kept thinking he said
Yeah,
like scythe.
you didn't hear me the 3 times I said scythe
No.
without the f. Because scythes, believe it or not, are actually not great tools
No, I think realistically,
let's
it's
unless you have
probably like,
unless you have superhuman strength and can cut through limbs each time. You're just gonna swing, it'll get stuck, and then you're open to attack.
have you ever watched like like real life sword battles? Where like, people put on like an entire full bodysuit of armor.
Yeah, they're
they
cool.
literally just go at each other.
Right.
So
I think
right now we can either get Divine Strike, which I'm gonna get no matter what, but I'm just gonna put these in there. Like you can, gods will work together and give you a different skill. The Stubborn Roots is a new skill, so is Broad Skin. Divine Strike is the best
Yeah.
because it deflects everything.
Right.
I'm gonna get that. And
Okay.
then I can get the hammer
Okay.
if I want, or I should get the health.
What does the hammer do?
The health, they can either do one thing I want. The spin attack charges up and recovers much faster. Your attack has more range and deals 40% more damage to distant foes. And your special deals 50% damage, which we can't use the special right now. So I'm gonna suggest we get the
So
extended
that
jab.
would just be a waste. Yeah, it sounds good to me.
So,
One Ninja
So
Turtle
the-
show is my favorite.
so now if I use this move right there,
Yeah.
it will also deflect bullets.
Took care of those for you, mate.
Took care of those for you, man. I love them.
I mean, how many shows have there actually been?
What?
You be you
Ninja Turtles.
A
you,
lot.
you may be more powerful, but I still took your girl. You listen, man. I don't know what girl you're talking about. I ain't had a girl in like 6 years.
I bet Tiffany.
I really liked the newest one that it was
Oh,
like,
thank
they
God.
made with Flash. That one was pretty cool. I don't remember what it's called.
What are you talking about?
I'm not a
They
murderer.
made a new
Don't
Ninja
have to
Turtle
do
show.
this.
It's like, you know what Motor City is?
I haven't. No, I haven't watched any show. Since like the original. Well, not the original, but like the first reboot.
They have this new Ninja Turtle show that's basically like it's 100%.
I'm not used to
animated
playing
with
this
Flash,
while
but
talking.
it has amazing action.
Right.
So, like, you know how YouTubers or like streamers say like they get worse as they stream?
Yeah.
That's an actual thing.
I mean, of course.
Where's that? What, gaming or talking?
Yeah, they're gaming because they're talking and then they're like trying to be entertaining while
Yeah.
trying to survive. Like this is fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys,
So stop talking. Shut the fuck up.
you can shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
Focus on the boss.
Yeah, this is.
Well, then stop talking and shut up.
We've done it, boys.
Michael.
We've won.
Who made this game?
Oh my god, the people who made Bastion.
Super Giant.
Oh, that's right. He just told me.
Yeah, I just told you. I believe Super Giant Games.
Come on, do your stupid bullshit.
You mean all of them?
I mean, no, the one that like you can't dodge in this room.
I mean, you could. You
Well, I
could
won.
just go in the hallway there.
The game I've been meaning to buy is Sekiro.
There's the Hammer of Dauntless.
Oh.
I've been meaning to play Sekiro for years.
That game looks
dude.
fun, but it looks hard as
Dude,
shit.
I love hard games. Like
Right.
I'm a From Software geek.
Right. I mean, same, but like, even
Sounds
so,
cool,
I've
right?
seen
Oh,
some of the
okay.
shit from that game. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear the side missions, like the optional shit, is way harder than the main boss. sometimes.
Right.
That's what
I heard that too. Right.
And from here, you
I'd
can
still
like if
play
you
it.
if
Yeah,
you want to, you can switch.
Have you played Sekiro?
Oh,
yeah, I love Sekiro.
Despite the fact that I get super fucking pissed at it.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot you were there!
Yeah.
When we were fighting like the first actual boss and I was screaming my head off.
Yeah.
Broken Earths have 3% chance to contain health items.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lucky Tooth. Automatically restore up to... Oh, we should get this. Because I already got my boon that I wanted. It was an extra life.
Broke out of Tartarus.
And it's also really interesting because you can go up to each of these things and fight with a different weapon and get new items.
Yes.
So, like, I use a spear primarily, so...
Because you're a chump.
Getting
If
more
we
murder.
die, which we will, Asphodel.
It's asphodel.
Ass fondling.
Ass fondle.
Ass on
Yeah.
the diddler.
Go defense, offense, or HP sponge? HP sponge and offense. Mostly offense, though. How many more encounters do I have before I can use my special? Do you guys remember?
I don't. I know nothing about it. Well, I don't. That's not true. I know.
Yeah, I just like the cell shading. That's all I'm appreciating.
We should play Bastion.
Yes. Why don't we finish the games we were planning on playing first before we keep adding games to the list?
Oh, we have one more.
Wait, how long until library? The library.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Oh, this
Looks
is
like you had 2 weeks to play Rayman.
That's true. I mean, even if it does come back out, we're still playing it.
yeah.
She's always singing.
My friend.
It's so fucking annoying.
It's Eurydice.
Jesus Christ!
She's hot.
Venus.
I'd
No,
fuck a tree.
she ain't.
Would you fuck a tree?
Not if it looks like that. Maybe if it looks like one of the dryads from
2 random
Skyrim.
boons. Oh wait, yeah, you can upgrade 2 of your boons to the next rarity if you want. You can Underworld
boon
Delicacy
again?
up 4 random boons to plus an extra level, or you can the next 3 boons give you upgraded rarity. So I usually go with Ambrosia or a Palm Porridge.
Do whatever you
I'm
want.
gonna do Palm Porridge.
I couldn't tell you this way or that way.
So yeah, so everything has gone up to level 2, 3, and 2. So we're kind of tanking right now.
How?
What?
You said everything has gone up to level 3, 2, and 2.
2s and 3s.
So not everything has gone up to that. It's like this one went to that, that one went to that.
Literally only one of them went up to level 3.
Right.
Yeah, but everyone else went up to level 2 and they were all level 0 before.
Right.
Which is much better for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't
I
got
got
no
stakes.
I ain't got no part of this. Saying
It's a long, wild
there's
ride.
no skin off my bones.
Next up.
Speaking of bones, just a
I
couple,
miss Skelly.
couple
We should go
skeletons.
see
to
Skelly.
fight.
When we're done with this, you guys can pick the weapons that we go next.
But what if I
What
if I told you to go with
Yeah.
no weapon?
Then if he's looking out for you, that's good. That's good.
Oh, it's
She likes to
herpes.
put a little thought into
Herpes.
everything.
Yeah.
Herpes.
If you ask me.
I love herpes. You're special.
We'd have to disagree.
Yeah, I don't know what you're into.
Hey, to each their own.
You're like
Greater
one of those
evasion.
people that get off.
Oh,
on
let's do
spreading
this
your-
one.
Your
Yes.
STDs, yeah.
And now also, I can use my special now.
You had a special
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah.
that you weren't able to use this entire time?
Yeah, because I did that one thing.
Wait, the Mjolnir thing?
Yeah.
Haven't you always been able to do that?
I couldn't use it because it'll take health out. Because I was chaos.
Yeah, but you could still use it.
Dude, you are big.
I fell in lava.
Good job. I'm proud of you. And by that I mean I'm not
Well
proud
done.
of you.
Blood and darkness.
By that I mean I'm very disappointed in you.
Yeah.
You want to try this?
No.
Then quit your bitching.
I would if you weren't so far along.
Yeah.
This is a second world.
Next one.
Yeah, but you already have all the shit and all the other stuff.
Yeah,
in
but we've
there.
already been streaming for like 17 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
It's witches again.
Ah, this lava.
Plus, I'm not good at isometry games. I'm terrible at it.
Night.
Day.
That takes care of that.
What's up, Aries?
It's
Just
like,
like a flop
he's
bow.
like, do not talk to me that way.
Urge to
Look
kill.
at my
Attack
nipples.
special cast deal more damage. Blood Frenzy to Death Defiance deals more damage than the encounter.
I mean, Urge to Kill is just a straight damage boost.
Yeah, let's just do that one then.
So, that sounds good to me.
Is there any other places I can go? Just a
To
pump
hell.
already. Just a pump
Take
already.
joke's on you, I'm there right now.
I've been there for years.
Yeah,
I was raised in hell.
right.
There's 3 worlds and
Molded
1 mega
by
boss at
it.
the end.
You're born fucking molded by it. All fat of you. That's what he sounds like.
Who was that?
Who?
Who played Bane?
I don't
In
know.
The Dark Knight Rises.
I don't
Oh god, I don't know. It was bad though.
I want to say Tom Hardy, but I don't think that's right.
I think it might have been Tom Hardy.
You think?
Does anyone remember who played Bane from fucking Batman?
I'm sure Google does.
Nobody knows about Batman. It's so niche.
Right, here's the
Yeah.
God, Ronnie, give me a goddamn.
It
fucking-
started buffering, dude. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, man. Oh, Batman, you thought you could get around me, but the clap of your ass cheeks was alerted.
Is that from Ryan's Pirate?
The only thing I know that from is the Metal Gear meme
Oh, yeah.
where he's like, Colonel, I try to sneak around the guards, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting them.
My ass.
It's just too thick.
Come on, come at me. You can't hit me. Oh, you hit me.
It's like where they
You can't hit me?
Forest
Oh,
and
he
Fire
hit-
episodes.
He immediately hit me. Oh, Michael, maybe you should be worried about your health.
No, I haven't learned Death-Defiance. It's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to waste it.
Yeah, I don't. So that's why I'm trying to get some moolah for the store.
I still haven't figured out how you replenish.
Health?
Yeah.
Store. Oh, there's items that can give me health.
It's like you're a long ways from the store, bud.
Yeah, it ain't like Dank Souls where you can just pop an Estus and Gucci.
Just pop an Estus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Dark Souls Remastered good?
Yeah.
first one?
I mean, yeah.
Athena.
Because I never finished the first one. I always wanted to play the remaster
Yeah, I mean,
just to
it's in
finish
like
it.
60 FPS now. Updated textures and resolution. So, it's pretty good.
Dude,
It's got all the DLC.
are you getting the PS5?
No, I'm getting the
That's better.
1X
Are you getting the PS5?
Yes.
at some point.
Pay for that.
In my life.
Get Demon Souls?
I already have
Oh,
You have Demon Souls?
yeah.
Really?
He bought it
Is it
without
good?
even getting the,
it. Yeah, I haven't
the
played
new
it yet.
PlayStation.
What did you just get? Like the original?
No, I have the PS5 version.
Oh.
Because
It
I
doesn't
just,
have a PS5.
yeah, I wanted to get some of my
Seems
games ahead of
counterintuitive.
time just so I didn't have to go to the store and get them earlier.
Yeah, but no,
Hence why I have
yes.
a PS5 controller.
the Demon Souls remake looks incredible. Like, it's beautiful.
I love
This
these
is
streamers who
easy.
just fucking shit their pants when they're playing it.
Right.
Our food should be here in 11 minutes.
Dope.
I'll send
My
Oh god, I'm fighting a boss.
hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't just pop an Estus like a lean on Friday.
Come on, you're the easiest boss right now.
Papa Soul. That's this.
Look at this bullshit. This is so easy.
Wow, this is
Nope, just
surprising.
kidding.
This looks like the This seems like the worm boss from Link to the Past.
Oh yeah.
You gotta cut down his like legs. And it
Right.
disappears
I know
for
exactly
forever.
what you're talking about.
It's my favorite Nintendo game.
Yeah.
That's on the Switch, right?
Link to the Past.
Yeah, it's on the
But they remade it into Link Between Worlds.
no, Link Between Worlds is a
It's a
sequel.
sequel.
It's like a sequel. Yeah. It's its own thing. No, it's on the SNES app.
Yeah, you have a
that-
Switch, you
that
like
you
it.
get for having Nintendo Online.
Did they finally add RPG?
What do you mean? Did
Super
they
Mario
finally?
RPG.
I don't know. Maybe.
I want to play that so bad. I've never played it before.
Right.
Super Mario RPG.
Oh. I wonder if it's good.
I've heard it's very good.
Isn't it just like Paper Mario?
No, it's
3D?
Final Fantasy.
No, it's like Mario but Final Fantasy. You know, it's made by Square Enix.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's why everyone wants Gino.
Not everyone.
A lot of people do. And then they're like, no, we're not doing Gino. Fuck
It's a medium-sized minority.
you. Okay, you know what? I used to be a part of the people who were like, I don't really fucking care about Waluigi's in it. But now I really want
I
Waluigi.
love Waluigi.
I was like, every single time, like, I think about Waluigi, I'm like, the more I'm like, I like him.
Well, the more you think about it, the more you're like,
It's hilarious.
that and like, why wasn't he just in the game? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know why he was created, right?
As the antithesis to Luigi.
No, actually, he wasn't.
Isn't that what was?
Right.
Okay,
What's
is
the
it back?
best
Are we
one?
back?
Did we cut out?
We cut out. I just watched it cut out.
Are you sure?
I just watched it cut out.
Well, is it cut out still?
Seems good.
Is it? Yeah, we're here.
Are we here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. As long as we're here, I'm happy.
I'm surprised they haven't made just like a straight Wario and Waluigi game.
Right?
Like a
Yeah.
Wario Brothers game.
Yeah, not like. Oh wait, didn't they have? Oh no, that was a
Except for the
fan
fact that
game.
they're not brothers, which is a very strange
Don't
decision.
worry, won't be long.
Are they not brothers?
Yeah, no, apparently they're just friends.
Yeah, they're just friends.
Which is weird.
That would explain like the body differences, I guess.
I mean, not really, because
Well, yeah,
you
Luigi's
can have.
taller and
you could
lankier
be-
compared to Mario.
Yeah, you don't think
They're
you-
brothers.
Yeah, you don't think you could have like just a brother and be like either taller than them or fatter than your brother?
That's true.
Like, my sister is like way fucking smaller than me.
Yeah, my
Me too.
sisters are. My siblings are all skinnier
Yeah,
and shorter than me.
because you're a fat fuck.
I'm gonna smother myself.
You're addicted to Chick-fil-A.
I do like me some Chick-fil-A, but I'm not
They're
addicted.
single-handedly.
I'm addicted to Chick-fil-A and Cane's
I don't
Yeah,
like me some
you're
Cane's.
single-handedly
and Culver's.
reducing the entire population of chickens across Europe.
Good. There's more
Single-handedly.
of them than us.
Right.
Death to chickens, I say.
Have you had Culver's?
No.
I've never had. Wait, yes, I have. It's really good.
Culver's is so good.
Is this one in Strongsville, right?
Oh yeah, there's one in Strongsville.
Yeah, Dana, your mom, Melissa, and I got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Good.
Why
Did you
was-
get custard?
I did not get custard.
Dude, that's
I
the
got,
best part.
I got
That's
this-
their whole thing.
I got the spicy chicken.
It's like going to
sandwich.
McDonald's and not getting their fries. Like, what do you mean you didn't get the custard?
I didn't know. I'd never been there before. And you know what? Like, they're like, let's go. Because it was during COVID. I'm like, okay, let's fucking go. I don't really fucking care. But no one told me what I should get.
Well, maybe you should have cared more.
Oh, yeah, good.
If you
No,
loved-
fuck!
If you truly
Whatever.
loved us.
Yeah, if you truly love this, you would have
Yeah, you would have
got you up.
You would have gotten.
medium.
Yeah, you would have gotten that custard.
Oh,
Ate it like
piss
a good
off,
boy.
both of you.
Oh, maybe I will later when I have to pee.
Justice for the Wow.
Justice for what? I would like to have like a Super Mario Bros. Game, but it's like all Wario and Waluigi.
Well, I want a game. I want a game.
DLC.
I want a game like that in style with like the Mario and Luigi series.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Right.
Or like, have you ever played Wario World?
No.
Oh god, it is the dumbest fucking game, but I love
Right.
it.
He swears in that game, doesn't he?
Yeah, I have it.
Can't, does he say?
Isn't that the game?
I don't remember. Does he
Or
say
one?
damn or hell?
Dang.
Yeah.
Isn't there like an alternate
Yeah. There's like a 3D game.
Yeah,
wind pose in Mario Kart where he's like this?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Just flicking everyone off. That's awesome.
Well, no. What it is he's doing the
Up
like.
yours.
No, he's doing the like.
Muscle stance.
Yeah, like back in like the World War II, with the poster of the woman.
Oh,
where it's
Rosie the Riveter?
Like, yeah, where,
Oh yeah,
where you're like
Wario's
showing
a
off,
feminist.
where you're like showing off your biceps.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm strong. But in Britain, when you do that, it's like flipping someone off.
That isn't an American thing either?
No,
Oh.
no, it's not.
Oh, it is.
Well, it is now that we know what it is.
But
But
I don't see many Americans
There are
doing this.
very, very many more people that don't know what that is than do. So yeah, they had to change that.
That's why they changed. That's why they had to change the Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, yeah.
You know about it?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Wait, let me. You want me to check first? Make sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you could just pause.
Just pause it, and I'll play for you. He comes back and he's dead.
Right.
You know what? We might have a slight problem.
What's that?
You forgot to actually order
No.
it.
Where did I send it
This
to?
is just a random order showed up at your house. Did you send it to like a totally wrong place?
The amount of songs for him when he wasn't in the game was beautiful. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about, Box Box?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Box Box? What did you do?
That was my problem.
What?
I accidentally sent it to the wrong address.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
where did you send it?
To camp.
Oh,
Like,
I was just gonna say, did you send it to Kim?
Did you
yeah, I
like-
just messaged him right now. Like, oh god, I'm so sorry. If not, I'm gonna literally be like, you know what, I gotta go. So,
That'd be awkward. Hey, I called off.
Waluigi? I
Or
still
I
don't
accidentally
know.
ordered food here.
Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about, Boxbox. I don't think there are any Waluigi-based songs.
The Purple Man. We were in the Purple
Yeah,
Man.
Purple Man from Five Nights at Freddy's.
The amount of songs for him.
you know what? Have you seen the Waluigi raps?
Huh?
No.
Raps.
Yeah, there's some guy
What is
who
it, like a
rapped
Star
and did
Bomb video?
animation.
Right.
Kind of, but it was like really good. I think if he's talking about that, then that was a really good fucking. I watched it all. It was like 4 parts
But I thought he was talking about in the game.
about how he
Yeah,
should
I
get
doubt.
smashed.
I doubt.
Oh.
Oh.
This is some intense shit.
Oh yeah, I also thought you meant like in the game.
Yeah, there are no fun.
Careful, Michael, you're about to get hit by a butterfly.
Surprise garbage is just
Yeah, I'm surprised garbage not hit either. Or under.
Killed the butterfly.
There hasn't been a-
pixels.
there hasn't been a lot of stream recently. Under. Oh.
Tail.
I'm really worried that we're gonna walk into the Minotaur. You can find him in the fucking walking, just walking. And it's like, oh, the Minotaur, hello. He's like, hi, you're about to fucking die, just letting you know.
I get Minotaurs and Centaurs confused. Minotaur is the half, his upper body is
No,
a
that's a
bull,
centaur.
and his-
Minotaur is like just
It's a bull man.
It's just a bull person. But a centaur
What's up,
is
Num?
like half horse, half dude.
Right, so
Hello,
like,
beautiful.
so his upper body is like
The
a.
dude. And his lower body is
Forgive you if you
a
didn't.
horse.
Tell my husband
Okay.
he's always-
But a minotaur is just
Oh, yes.
like
A bull.
a
Dude.
bull person. Yeah, basically like a furry. It's like a bipedal bull.
Just remember that it's canon that someone got fucked by a.
Oh yeah, it was that one
Cow.
queen.
What?
Yeah,
it's
the
Greek-
minotaur is born because one of the queens got fucked by a cow or a bull or whatever.
Should I
That's
call this
insane.
name?
Huh?
That'd probably be more direct.
Yeah.
He can't go that way.
Go what way?
He'll figure it out.
Alright.
Because he read my message, so.
Something's off.
Pardon the interruption.
Death
Thought I
approaches.
might find you all the way out here.
Thanatos.
Thanos.
Frankly, I'm still alive.
I have the infinity.
I simp for
the
Thanatos.
infinity gauntlets.
You can quote me on
Gauntlet.
that.
I can hold my own in case you haven't noticed then.
I haven't, Zag. Now stand back and let me show you how it's done.
Thanatos, more like Thanatos.
Elise here?
More like Thanatos.
Oh,
Hi, Elise.
From Sonic 6?
Princess Elise. Oh god. I wanted Blanca, but I don't want
Minotaur is just a furry.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
now
saying.
I'm getting Minotaurs and Manticores confused.
Okay, a manticore is like
Something
just like
completely different.
it's just like a beast.
He's just
like a chimera.
Yeah. But a minotaur is just a bull.
Hey, you're cheating.
Me?
Yeah, he's got a
You just immediately killed him.
he's got an alchemist circle.
Yeah, you can immediately kill him.
So how close are we to escaping hell?
None.
Not any more of the closer. I swear to God, I'm not the hedgehog princess.
What's with the look?
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
beat
if
him.
I'm supposed to say
You have
when it
one
gets like
kill.
this.
Huh? Oh, does it mean death?
No, 3 kills.
Oh.
It's a, when you fight with Thanatos, you have a fucking rush down about like to beat everyone in a certain amount of time.
Did I ever tell you about like that VTuber that does the raps?
No.
Yeah, there's so I don't know if you know about VTubers. It was just like
No, I did not.
when you Yeah,
No, Code Miko is.
you do. Oh, Code Miko. Code Miko freaks me
The only
out.
one I know
She-
about
dude,
is
that's
Guardian.
Literally,
I
she's
want
the only
to
reason I know
enjoy
about
this so
VTubers.
Right.
But I don't watch it.
Like literally any other VTuber is more appealing to her because the realisticness of her avatar creeps me out. But yeah, VTuber is just like, instead of streaming like yourself, you use like a motion capture avatar, and it's fun because not only is it like better for the streamer because it lets them stay anonymous if they want.
Fishes.
It like tickles that part of the brain that is like, oh, it would be fun to see like an anime girl react to video games and shit. You know what I mean? And then you can, if you wanted to, you can play a character, like, you know, like, but there is this one VTuber who works for like the biggest like VTuber idol company from Japan, Hololive. They have an English.
Ronnie, he's about to go past. Can you run outside and just wave him down?
Yeah. What's he in?
Go past.
He's in a Honda Civic.
Got it.
Come here, big boy.
Yeah, now we can cuddle. I'm just gonna.
Oh, my titties!
Now we can finally be together.
Okay, let's do this. Let's just play. Mwah.
Ah.
This is why people think we're gay.
I got the subscribe button.
Not the subscribe button.
But no, there's this one that's part of that company. They did like an English branch, and
One's Rayami.
Elise is a VTuber.
yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't, but that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, she's. Oh yeah, follow Sleepy's time at twitch.tv.
You want to say that a bit louder?
Sleepy's time at twitch.tv. Go follow them.
You want
She's really great.
You want to say it correctly?
Nope.
Okay.
I tried.
Um,
Elise, plug your channel.
but yeah, like every Hololive has like generations, so like every like 5 months or something they hire like 5 new people, and they have like themes and shit. And one of them is literally just Death herself.
What?
She's the Grim Reaper, and she does raps. She's the Grim Rapper, and she's actually really good.
Elise is just like, okay, I'm not expecting this at all.
Right.
Almost had me.
Yeah, any Calliope Mori fans in chat?
What?
You heard me.
No, actually,
That's
I didn't.
her name. I said any Calliope Mori fans in chat.
What? I'm telling you to plug. I'm telling you to plug.
Get your butt plug, put it in, off you pop.
Did you get it?
No,
Where is it?
I don't know.
It wasn't passing by.
Oh, fucking hell. It's giving me a goddamn heart attack. Okay, we're back. Hannah's got a fry here.
All right.
Go talk
Yeah,
to
literally, as soon as I walked outside, he was just pulling up. I was like, yo.
Right.
Eat your bitch ass pussy fry.
Thanks, dog.
Damn, these are fucking chode fries.
Your chode fries.
No, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm still full because I had the Arby's earlier.
You eat more than any of us, James.
Right. Which is why I'm full now.
What'd you get from Arby's?
I just got the Reuben and medium fry and a shake.
You ever had the gyros?
Yeah, their gyros are really good.
Dude, I love the gyros.
They're not bad at all. Well, what I used to do is I used to
They're not as they're not as good as like authentic gyros.
yeah, but they're pretty. You know what? They're not the worst gyros I've ever had.
yeah.
What I used to do is I'd get like a Reuben combo and then I'd just get a gyro on the side. But then I realized every time I did that, I would feel like shit afterwards because there's way too much.
So much grease.
Right. But yeah, like VTubers are cool because you can just like be whatever you want. And I told Mike this, but you left the room. The kind of like biggest VTuber company, Hololive.
Mm-hmm.
They're based in Japan, but they came out with an English branch like months ago. They have like a shit ton of them, but they have like like generations. So every like 5 months or something like that, they hire new people.
Oh, really?
And there's like different themes and characters and stuff. And one of them is like literally like the Grim Reaper, and she does raps. She's the Grim Rapper, and she's actually really good.
What is
Really?
life? Slow
Right.
death. Slow death.
Right.
So she like freestyle rap? Or
Yeah,
she, like,
no, she writes her own raps and like mixes them and like makes her own backing tracks. It's gonna help with other people just for a bit of the mixing and stuff.
I'm gonna check that out.
Right.
The Grim Rapper.
Yeah, her name is Calliope Mori.
Moth VTuber, best YouTube VTuber.
You've seen the Moth VTuber?
No, I just read that in chat.
Oh,
Wait, yes,
Yeah.
I have though.
I was gonna
I
say-
looked it up.
He doesn't know what a VTuber is.
yeah.
That's the only.
The Moth Girl VTuber is great. But I think it's funny because she put out like a couple songs that are like really good, and then on one of her streams, like people are just asking her questions, and they're like, "What do you think? How do I be successful if I want to be a YouTuber?" And she's like, "Yeah, you just have to actually put out content." Which is a problem because there's a lot of people that are like on Twitter that are like, yeah, I'm gonna be a VTuber, and then all they do is like tweet. They never actually like debut themselves. And so she was like kind of like passive aggressively calling them out for being like, what is the word I'm looking for? Not like pussies, but like
Pussies.
they're like,
Pussies.
yeah.
You were right the first
I
time.
mean, yeah, but like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a VTuber or whatever, but you're just not putting in any of the work.
Right.
Do this.
And so a bunch of people got like mad at that and are like throwing a fit. So she, excuse me, made an entire diss track about all those people.
Are you serious?
It was like, and she was like, "Listen, like you can complain about me all you want, but who has 1 million subs?" You know what I
That
mean?
is
Like,
true. You
think-
complain about me, but you're
Stop
in my
eating
chat.
shrimp
right?
chips.
Yeah.
What? Stop eating what?
Shrimp chips.
What's wrong with shrimp chips?
When I'm back.
Buttercup's allergic.
Oh,
Yeah, but they're tasty.
Buttercup. Does he like,
Theseus. Theseus
does
is
he
a
like
fucking
one?
dick.
Shoot yourself the EpiPen.
Yeah, that's fine as long as it's tasty.
Have you guys seen that video of that guy? He's like, every time I eat peanut butter, my cheeks swell. Have you seen that?
Yes.
You see that video?
Yes.
Have you seen that video? This guy is like,
But did he just like not know he's allergic? He's like, why are my cheeks swell?
no, here's what happened. He's like, hey guys, so you know every time I eat peanut butter, my cheeks swell. And some of you wanted to know what that looked like, so here it goes. So he eats a spoonful of peanut butter. He's like, oh yeah. Oh, I can feel it.
Oh no.
So he turns around and walks to the bathroom, and he just has like 2 beach balls in his ass cheeks.
Oh my god. That's funny. Is that a freeze, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say what the fuck is this?
It looks like shit.
I mean, it's not full.
Wait, what?
It,
like
it
it's
looks like it froze and then parts of it melted and then refroze.
It is plain to me that you are helping him.
That's weird, dog.
In spite of my insistence, you do not.
Yeah, it definitely like part of it is melted.
Hades, my relationship with him remains
Appreciate it, bro.
unchanged. It is the very same relationship from when
Yeah,
we
but
first
she's
requested
basically
our
she's just like, yeah, you can fucking like hate on me and say like, oh, you just got hired by a company that was already famous, so of course you got tons of views or whatever, but you don't get 1 million subs unless you're actually talented.
Right. That is true.
What good is that one
A
of
little
you?
bit of smart work,
Right.
hard work, and luck.
And it was also her hardest song yet.
Never just
Know
one.
it well as I
Really?
cannot
Yeah, it
succeed.
was really good.
You fill his mind with harmful delusions. If that is what you want for
Actually,
him,
she's
then
coming out with a new
please.
EP tonight, which is why I mentioned it primarily, because I was excited for that.
They're at it again. Because of me. A commemorative.
I'll check it out.
Right.
It's supposed to be updated every so often, but it's always Thanatos.
Excuse me.
I think her stuff is on most platforms.
Look at what I caught, Chef.
You just have to talk with
Set it
daddy.
up.
Is that your daddy?
Who?
Hades.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to spell out that we should be canceling Zeus instead of making Hades a villain all the time.
Yeah, we should definitely cancel
Because Hades
Zeus.
isn't
A dick.
that much of a dick, whereas Zeus is like the horniest bastard on the planet.
For sure.
Hornier than Aphrodite.
Well, Aphrodite came from him, so of course. And I'm sure Aphrodite came for him as well.
Zeus is like father, and all the other gods are like homunculi.
Yeah, pretty much. And then he's just a homunculi of like the Titan Kronos. Like, and Kronos just came from Gaia. And then yeah, like there's just a big chain all the way up until just like chaos, the void, like that the gods respond from.
The source.
What weapon should I use?
Do the gun.
Yeah, I agree.
The gun. I'm so shitty.
Shoot him.
Zeus is a rapist. To be fair, most of the gods are.
He's a racist or rapist?
Rapist.
Oh.
Well, where was the stone?
Excuse me.
So are ducks, and people keep them as pets, so.
It would even get me fucking started on ducks. It's so fucking funny. You're like, oh, there's these cute. What, am I burp again?
What? No.
Excuse me. Oh, there's these cute little birds, and they're cute as children, and they grow up, they're plump, and you know.
Chat. Which weapon should I use? I don't want to use a gun.
And they got corkscrew dicks. And
Yeah,
their
like
vaginas are
and,
shaped like mazes.
and they're plump and cute, and the
Or should I use
males
the
have
shield?
explosive corkscrew dicks that are evolutionarily designed to fit into any hole, and the females, and they're so sexually aggressive that the females' pussies evolved to counteract that, and has like fake pouches and shit, and it's all twisty and turny.
Yep.
And sometimes they have barbs on their dicks.
Barbs? Like
Barb.
cats?
Yeah, sometimes they do. Right. It's like, yeah, they're not really that adorable anymore, are they?
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Did you die, by the way?
Uh-huh.
Your ass at this game.
Yeah, Michael, you suck.
You want me to play?
None can endure an everlasting winter's
You don't like the fact that you know this? What about the gods or the
I'll
ducks?
take you up on that.
Or something, right?
What did they say? Oh, it's Box.
Yeah, Box says, I don't like the fact that you know this. And I was like, what about the gods or the ducks? Because that's a very
Both.
important distinction.
Well, I blame it on Fox and their channel ADHD
Yeah.
and their video Scientifically Accurate DuckTales.
Oh.
Because that's where I learned all of this from.
Yeah.
Scientifically Accurate DuckTales.
Huh. Yeah. I never seen that, but it sounds really funny.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. They have like Scientifically Accurate Spider-Man where he shits out webs.
Oh.
They have like Scientifically Accurate Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
where
that makes
it's-
sense.
They do
They're
a lot
just
of
slow
shit.
as shit.
Box and ducks.
Yeah.
Ducks. I
Um,
prefer ducks over geese though.
right.
I mean, sure they rape each other, but at least they don't fucking wake you up every minute.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is
no,
not
I
a
agree. Geese are just horrible. Whereas ducks are horrible, but they are also sometimes good.
They eat wet bread.
Geese are just evil fuckers. Right. Right.
Is there anything else in here? There's just
Yeah,
trash in
that's
here. Pretty solid.
Yeah, but ducks are like. Talk about getting me started on animals. Those aren't even my most ranty ones.
So, welcome to our review channel, where I'm going to eat this new chicken sandwich from McDonald's. I'm going to give you an honest opinion.
McD's.
Well, so, the bun itself
The bun
is
is a little.
creased.
It's like a brioche.
I wouldn't exactly say that's the issue.
I
Have you-
wouldn't say
have you
this
had
is
a-
a
have you had a deluxe
McDonald's
one?
bun.
It's a little flat.
It's a little flat,
Yeah.
like James's chest.
Yeah. I mean, I could. Could be more flat.
No, Ronnie's got
I
the
got
buff
some-
man titties.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
got
I
the
got
buff
the-
tits.
Movies,
Yeah.
traffic cone titties, block streets with ease.
How's it taste? How's it taste? Give us a hint.
I was so pissed, dude, because the buttermilk chicken sandwich is literally my favorite thing to get.
And they took it off, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
So-
replaced it with that and a deluxe McChicken. And the deluxe McChicken is kind of just like the buttermilk, and that's just literally like a Chick-fil-A, KFC.
So I can see
Popeye
they tried to
sandwich.
copy the Chick-fil-A sandwich,
Did they?
but it
Are
didn't
there
It
work.
pickles
looks
on
like
it?
Yeah, there are pickles on it.
Oh.
Ew.
It is a copy. You don't like pickles?
I don't. Not on chicken.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
I think
Geese
they're
also
pretty good on
have
chicken.
teeth on their tongues.
Yeah. The Box says nature was mistaken. Geese can hiss. Why though? That's because geese are fucking miniature dinosaurs.
Yeah, geese are just
Like they're straight up like one of the closest ancestors to the dinosaur, or like the raptor.
it's a pterodactyl.
Right. No, legitimately, like birds are just
Dinosaurs.
or just raptors that can fly.
So an
Like, have you ever
Archaeopteryx.
looked at like a chicken's feet? They have like the meshy scales that like raptors are always depicted as having.
Don't they actually share like ancestry?
Yeah,
Like, lizards and
yeah,
shit.
like totally.
In spite of all
They just
our
got feathers at
differences,
some point.
persevere.
But what I was gonna say was like, yeah, ducks are one thing, but if you get me started on like fucking like pandas
Pandas?
and oh, what is?
What the hell do pandas do to you?
They need to die.
They did nothing. That's the problem. Pandas
They
and
don't do anything?
pandas and fucking
Koalas.
koalas, yes,
Drop
are like
bears?
the two worst fucking animals on the planet.
Why is that?
So pandas,
What the fuck was in this? There's cream on me.
Mayo?
it's
Probably?
No, there's no sauce.
this is probably just grease.
None of that
Probably just grease. Yeah, the
I
delivery,
got no ranch and no mayo.
the delivery guy's like, how dare you send me to the wrong address? I'm gonna come on his chicken sandwich.
No, I think that would actually bring more flavor to this sandwich.
I'll assert my dominance. Yeah, but no, okay.
McDonald's, you can sponsor me, but I'm not gonna ever fucking talk about this sandwich as a good thing.
Michael knows my hatreds towards pandas and koalas.
I also have hatred towards koalas.
So pandas, right?
I hate drop bears.
Yeah, that's what they call them.
No.
But that's
Where are koalas drop bears? They're the
that's
same thing.
that's the same thing. But the drop bear part is technically a myth.
Oh, is
Like
it?
they don't specifically drop out of trees and attack people. Like yeah, maybe
You're
they-
also, did you know that you can explode a koala just by lighting it on fire?
yeah.
Did you know that, Ronnie?
No, why do you know that?
Because eucalyptus can be explosive.
Right.
They're what?
Well,
Eucalyptus is an explosive.
let's-
So, like, in
let's-
Australia, if you light a eucalyptus tree on fire, there's like a 90% chance it will explode.
Right, let's,
That's all they eat.
yeah,
So they're little bombs, essentially.
I'll get to that in a second. So pandas,
What do you?
first of all, the only
the
thing,
Krat brothers?
yeah, the only thing they have going for them is that they're cute.
You know, I really hope it's
And that
Buttercup.
is literally the only reason that they're still alive, is because we think they're cute and we're keeping them in captivity. If we just let pandas roam the wild, they would go extinct within like the year. Because,
How long have they been around?
I mean, they had to have been around for a while.
So, like,
Otters
what
are
was
like
keeping them
ducks.
alive for all that
Bamboo.
time before us? Think about that. for a
Well,
moment.
we took out like a bit of their forests and then they instantly started all dying out immediately. Because the problem with pandas, and there's a couple of them,
Besides the fact that they think they're smaller, so they fucking fall out of bamboo trees and die.
yeah,
That's funny to me, by the way.
McDonald's cover everything in butter.
yeah, that's true.
I worked at McDonald's and it wasn't even that bad in butter.
Right. This is grease.
It's just straight grease.
Pandas only eat a very specific type of bamboo that is only in one place. Yeah. Female pandas only become fertile for a very limited time frame at a certain specific part of the year, and during that time, the females are away from the males. So the males have to go on like a
I
trek.
thought we were talking about koalas.
No, I'm talking about pandas. Koalas do not eat bamboo.
Yeah, but like, I zoned out. 'Cause I'm focusing.
Right. And they also become very aggressive
Laser
during that time.
focus.
So if they don't get to the females during that time, then just no babies are born that year.
Damn.
And then so they just keep going extinct. And also they're fucking stupid. They literally just don't know what they're doing and they roll over and kill their children. Like they roll over their children and fucking kill them. And they're also scared of their children because they're stupid and they don't know what they are. Like they're just the only reason they're still alive is because we take care of them because they're cute. Same with koalas. Like koalas are, and there's been research that has shown that not only are they literally
Please
smooth
accept this
brains,
offering and all my gratitude.
but they have the smallest.
Pandas will eat mouses that get too close to them.
They what?
Pandas will.
Pandas?
Oh yeah.
My
Mouses.
thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
Koalas have the smallest brain-to-body ratio of any marsupial
A marsupial?
of any marsupial or mammal on all of Earth, and they're also smooth brains, so they don't think at all.
They have massive smooth brain.
Right,
Zeus?
they're pure instinct.
Could you imagine just being pure instinct?
Right, you know most.
Have you seen children? They're terrifying.
Right, absolutely. Most things evolved to kind of be able to eat a variety of things, but much like the panda, koalas evolved to only be able to eat eucalyptus, which is weird because eucalyptus is highly toxic. You're like eucalyptus leaves, right? So they had to evolve alongside eating eucalyptus to just like digest it over super long periods of time so their stomachs can actually handle that shit. So they not only did they went out, they caused more trouble for themselves evolving in that way. You know what I mean? So that's just the first point of stupidity. By literally forcing themselves to evolve to eat a poisonous plant. They're dumb as shit. They act purely on instinct, so they only know how to eat eucalyptus a certain way, which is out of the tree. So if you took a eucalyptus leaf and put it on a plate, they would not know how to eat it. Like, because they can only eat it out of the trees. Like, they'd be like, I literally don't even know what this is anymore.
Waiting for him to get to the part where
They're like super.
teeth.
Yeah, the teeth. They're like
Teeth.
super fucking aggressive and like, oh, they're adorable, but no, they'll maul you because they're just dumb as shit and super aggressive. And they follow trees all the time. But so most marsupials and mammals and shit, when they evolve to eat plants, their teeth will kind of dull over time. You know, just from chewing the hard shit, right? So most species have evolved ways to fix that by either, you know, gnawing on trees to sharpen them back up, or growing teeth once those ones fall out or whatever, so they could just keep eating. But no, koalas, when they chew their teeth down to the point where they can't use them anymore, that's it. They just stop being able to eat and they die.
Dude, I swear there's some
Right.
crazy fact about sloths.
Right.
And that
Oh, they fucking die all the time because they're stupid?
yes,
because-
it's mainly because they overeat.
Right.
There's one that they're so stupid that they forget what their arm looks like.
What?
They forget what their arm looks like, and they can't feel it, per se. And so they grab it, and then when they go reach for the other hand, they just fucking fall and die.
It's true, they do that like all the
Because
time.
they get so like covered in like moss and
Yeah,
shit.
no. Sloths move so slowly and they're so sedimentary that like moss grows on them.
What?
Yeah.
Right.
Really?
That's why sloths are like green all the time. It's because like algae grows on them.
But wait, what is it? Is it that they overeat, or is it that they
Well,
they
it's
burn
two-
so many calories
it's-
so
yeah.
absurdly that
Yeah.
they can starve?
Right.
Do they overeat or starve? I can't remember.
I
which one.
don't remember.
You know which one? The starve.
Because they can't get the food enough for their metabolism is so quick that they have to like basically live on a tree for their entire lives.
Oh yeah, also koala mothers feed their children their poop. So they
Oh.
eat the eucalyptus first and digest it, and that's what they feed to their children.
Guinea pigs eat their own poop.
Yeah, a lot of things do.
Yeah, dogs do too.
Yeah, well, they're not. I feel like they're not supposed to. But some of them, modern dogs are just
This sounds
stupid.
not good.
That's not good.
Is it?
You don't like it? Why you still eating it?
I can't wait.
He's like, well, yeah. I mean, like, I don't have anything else to eat.
Good answer. Good
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
so
so I
hungry.
could go on and on about that. They're just horrible animals that would die if we weren't taking care of them.
I want to clip this. Just
Right.
the last 20 minutes of
Yeah,
me talking
man,
about
like-
koalas and pandas.
Yeah, like they're just shitty.
Yeah, I'll
animals.
download this entire stream and send it to you.
Right.
Let's fire it
But
up.
no, like geese are terrifying in many ways.
Yeah, geese are just.
I think what makes them even cooler, like I like geese, just like how they look and they're.
Well,
like,
yeah, because they're
white.
actually complete animals, other than pandas and koalas.
But I just love how like you can look at one, they open their mouth, and you just see fucking.
Oh yeah, it's
their tongue.
horrifying. Yeah.
Animal facts.
Animal facts with
My bad.
Copolis.
Yeah,
Nat Geo.
my Copolis gaming channel.
We spew out all the animal facts.
Yeah, we spew out.
Where did you know
bullshit.
gaming before Did You Know Gaming became a thing?
Where
Did You
true
Know
facts
Animals?
about the animals. You've seen that series, right, Michael?
Which one?
True facts about.
I
It's
think
like
so.
the dude that's
Or you
doing.
mean Curb Your Enthusiasm? I'm just kidding.
No, it's like the dude that's doing the. Oh, what's his name? Really famous black dude that was God in that one movie.
Martin Luther King.
Nope. No.
Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he's doing the Morgan Freeman impression. He just talks about animal facts and like makes jokes about it. It's really funny.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, it's not Neil deGrasse Tyson. Although he also has a sexy voice.
Is it the voice of Darth Vader?
No, it's just some white dude.
It was just a
And he
white
just
dude.
does it on YouTube. Well, that's where I heard about my favorite animal, which is the mantis shrimp.
Do you know anything about the mantis shrimp?
No.
Take a seat. James.
So the mantis shrimp is the coolest fucking animal on Earth.
Isn't there another shrimp? Don't they fight with another pair of shrimp?
I don't know, but like, so the mantis shrimp. First of all, they're colorful and chunky as fuck.
Pistol shrimp.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, like
Mantis shrimp versus pistol shrimp.
yeah.
Mantis shrimp would kick his ass.
Right. But the mantis shrimp have like little pistol bowling ball hands, like they're little orbs, and their flick muscles with them are so strong that when they hit shit with them, it causes like the water to like implode in like an implosion, and the force and impact of it is so strong that it causes light and heat. And it's literally like the strongest punch in the world.
One punch.
They're one punch shrimp, like seriously.
Besides
And they use it to like break the fuck open out like clams and shit. And also their eyes are like 10 times better.
Buttercup, me too. I love Dionysus a lot. I think Dionysus is my
Oh yeah, their eyes are like 10 times better than humans and can like see extra colors just for some reason. I don't know how that helps them, but they can. And they're just fucking badass.
There's a spider that lives completely underwater. It can use,
Heard about that.
yeah, it can use like its webbing or like fat or some like fatty substance to form a bubble basically around its rear end.
Right.
And it just breathes through that.
Right.
Hunts underwater.
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, mantis shrimp break out of containment all the time just because they just break the glass. Yeah, like seriously. If you look up like mantis shrimp punches, like you can hear that shit.
Jay was telling me like
She's getting mad.
I think pistol shrimp are a similar concept, but it's not a punch. They like have an organ that takes in a set amount of water and then does something that creates a vacuum that like shoots it out at literal like bullet like speeds.
Dude, these shrimp make
Yeah.
humans sound fucking pathetic.
Right. Yeah, they're like
also they can see like
giant
colors.
ass shrimp that are like fucking rainbow colored. They have like bowling ball hands that move at like supersonic speed. Yeah, you see that shit? Right.
Holy shit!
Like you hear that shit. Yeah, you see that? He
Punches the fuck out of
Oh
the
no, it's the
glass.
rock behind that. I thought that was right.
He cracks it though. at some
Yeah.
point.
You're just fucking crazy. And like I said, they use those to like break the fuck out of clams. Like just break them open.
Any creature that has a shell
Yeah.
is fucked.
Yeah, they're
Like an
literally
exoskeleton. Or no,
Yeah.
just a shell.
like the
Hermit
main
crab.
Hermit crab, snail.
like the main thing that those entire
Can't believe
species
I'm
of
not fucked.
animals evolved to make them strong. It's just stronger.
But like, wait, what happens? What's the so like he literally punches so hard
Yeah.
that he creates like lightning, fire.
Yeah, it
It
creates
boils water.
Yeah, it's so strong that it creates like a
There's
vacuum in the
microwave his
water,
hand.
and it creates the force is so strong it creates like heat and light. Like sometimes, this is crazy. Like I feel like if it hit you, it would like break your finger.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
In
Right.
slow mo.
Really fucked myself on this fucking run.
Check this out, Mike.
Yep.
He just straight punches that shit.
Change of scenery at least.
There's a
That's
Pokemon base
insane,
album,
dude.
actually.
And,
What?
Like,
There's
When?
a Pokemon base album.
Which one is that?
Cramorant?
Oh, it doesn't have fists though.
It's got the giant claw that it shoots water out of it.
Oh, that's a pistol.
oh, you mean
No, that's
Blastoise?
No, that's
That, yeah.
No, like it's
No,
supposed
that's-
to be based off of Manta Shrimp.
That's not based off of either of the things we just talked about. Mantis Shrimp don't shoot water.
I mean, like it's supposed to be like, you know what I mean? Like
No, I don't. Mantis Shrimp punch. They don't have guns.
Pistol shrimp.
they do technically shoot water.
Pistol shrimp.
That's how they destroy
Spit
things.
water.
They can shoot something from like a couple feet away.
I feel like you're thinking of something else.
No, it's because it's the shockwave.
I guess. But they don't do it on
I'm
purpose.
not
They
taking
try to
fire.
punch
I'm
shit.
not tasting chaos right now.
Well, I asked Mike this before you got here, but do you know who Yoshie Shiratori is?
No.
Dude, you got to look it up.
Yeah, cone snails do that.
You gotta look it up.
I have no idea how to
Cone
spell
snails paralyze your entire
Yoshie
body.
Shiratori. Here, I got you.
it. Okay.
I knew it.
Just get from prison 4 times. An anti-hero. Oh.
Careful,
I see. Yeah, he's chonky. Also, that... What's happening? Is that like a statue?
Yeah, this is a museum.
Oh.
They turned the first person he broke out of into a museum.
Wow.
But literally, like, every time he broke out, they put him in a higher security prison, and he'd keep breaking
Yeah,
it
he
out.
kept getting it. That's funny.
And it's in the most ridiculous ways, too. Like, you don't even believe. If it wasn't documented, you wouldn't
You would
believe
believe?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at all.
Folks, I've kind of screwed myself.
Well, you got 55 health, more than I've seen you have.
Yeah. You,
No, the problem is I have
Oh, now you have 53
I got spread shot.
and 51.
Does it use health?
No, it just doesn't go as far.
Oh, it's like super short range.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
That's barely a spread shot.
I know, it's like, and then you get your bullets reduced. Like, it increases damage like tenfold. So I thought it was gonna be like a bit. I've never used a gun. Like, I use it a bit.
Right.
I thought maybe it would provide some more aesthetic,
Right.
like a bigger spread shot than this.
It didn't. Oh, I was gonna say that key's on the lava.
We're going to the shop.
Yeah, you need help.
Does it?
That's
I need
probably
a hammer.
I'm gonna hammer your mom.
Must be
Oh,
something
okay.
I can use.
Well, I got neither.
Great.
Guess we can get this. No, let's get her.
Why not?
Swift strike.
Sorry. This guy fucking speed ran. Dead
Special,
cells.
special is
Wow.
faster, or flurry cast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excellent. And then we're gonna get Zeus.
Great.
This run sucks. Should have just taken the shield.
Just like I sucked your mom.
You played Hollow Knight?
He's played it very briefly. I've beaten the whole thing.
I've played it very briefly as well.
Yeah, I love that game. One of my favorites.
Have you ever played, oh, it reminds me of this game I used to play all the time. Elysian Tale?
Oh, Dust.
Dust, yes.
Dust and Elysian Tale. Yeah,
Yeah.
that game's great.
Yeah.
I beat that game. I beat that game too. That was very good. But yeah, genre is called Metroidvania. And it's 2D, but there's like different places to go.
Hell yeah, I love Metroidvania.
Yeah, they're really good.
I'm playing a linear game called Moa Stray. Just fucking kidding about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I had to do an episode tonight. You want to record it?
No,
Why?
I don't know. I just wasn't part of it from the start. So.
Who cares? I mean, you weren't part of Lobotomy Corporation from the start.
Yeah, but I was like from the second episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
believe
It's
like
like the third episode.
he was in the third one.
Or was it the second?
No, I feel like it was the second one.
But
'Cause
it was at the beginning.
He did the first one, and he,
I mean, like we're only like 2 episodes in.
he like didn't read the tutorial, so I was like, I have to get in here and make sure Michael knows what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't make an ass of himself.
And I still did.
Yep. Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
fine.
Damn.
I wanted to die.
Yeah, same, bro.
I wanted to die.
Relatable. Hashtag mood.
I don't wanna be alive.
God, that song's actually really sad.
Yeah.
Dude, the video's even sadder. Have you seen the
I've
video?
seen the video.
Mike, you can talk to Mr. Man. And Mr. Woman.
You know what?
Mr. Woman, man.
You know what?
Yeah. What?
No.
You mean
You're not gonna
Celeste?
compliment? No. Oh. Oh boy. That's not even her name. Her
That
name
was
is
a bit
Madeline.
edgy. Is it?
Yeah. Celeste is the mountain that she climbs.
Yeah.
You know, the mountain.
Oh no, Buttercup! No, that's sad. Sad as fuck.
I'm sad I just checked on Hades save and it got wiped. Wait, what? Can it just get wiped?
Yeah.
Why?
Bug?
There's people
I don't know. Accident?
accidents.
Use a sword. Is it good?
That's all right. Well, you gotta go by like which one's gonna give me more dark energy.
What is that?
The bow.
Have you ever played Phantasy Star?
No, but that's the MMO, right?
Well, the newest one, Phantasy Star Online 2, is an MMO, but yeah.
No, I never played it. I've heard it's good. Actually, you know what? I haven't heard that much about it. But it looks cool, I guess.
Yeah, it started out on the Genesis, and they just keep coming out. Like, they keep rebooting it,
Interesting.
essentially.
Right.
But the newest one isn't too bad.
Huh.
It is sort of repetitive to an extent,
Well,
and the story is basically worthless.
Yeah, most MMORPGs
I'm
are.
gonna try out the shield.
Other than that, it's pretty fun.
Right.
I'm big on, like, I love, like, character development type games. Like, character
Same,
progression.
same.
Kind of like this, honestly.
Yeah, this, you know what?
You hear me?
It's not one of those
Nor
things
shall
you'd
you
think would
invoke
have a
the
really
names of
good
its
story, but it
inhabitants.
does.
Right. Like that new Ubisoft game. What is it called? Phoenix and whatever.
Oh my god.
Oh, Phoenix Rising
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. People are like, "Oh, it's another Breath of the Wild thing."
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a
But
Breath
then
of the Wild.
it came out, and then nobody talked about it.
Nice and steady.
Like nobody talked about it. Yeah,
I didn't even Ubisoft.
right. Yeah, how far are you in Genshin Impact, by the way, Michael?
Almost 16. Rank
Cool.
16.
Once we hit that, we should do like an episode or something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. And I'll come into your game with my level fucking 70 characters and just kill everything in one hit.
I wandered on accident into Liyue.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What'd you think? It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I'm like, everything's gonna kill me.
I'm like, this is China.
I've ascended like 4 characters already. But no, it's really funny. I don't use any of the characters I ascended,
Oh, why'd you ascend them?
so I can get the adventure thing.
Oh, I see.
So I was like, oh, I'll just use them later.
Understand.
I have my main character in there still, but I don't have a replacement for him yet.
Right. I'm
So
waiting.
he's the only one in my team right now that's still ascended.
Right. You haven't been to the mountain, have you?
No.
Because I'm waiting for the one nun chick to come out.
I so look forward
Gen
to our
Simp
meeting face to
Impact.
face amongst the gods.
That's absolutely what it is. I'll fucking sip for all those characters, even the dudes. Like everyone is hot as shit in that game.
I got Jingli,
Zhongli?
the little blue, the water Hydro Leaf.
Oh.
Sing She or something like that.
I don't
Hollow
know.
Knight, aka Blood.
Does he look like the twink?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
I like
he's pretty good. I like his
Geo Daddy.
Geo. Yeah, Zhongli.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
from
want
Genshin
Jungli so
Impact.
badly.
CEO of Geo.
Yeah, CEO of Rocks. Yeah, he.
Really? He's like Toph.
Yeah, he's,
from
yeah,
Avatar.
absolutely. No, that
Sweet nectar.
Water Twink is pretty good. I like his skills. They're cool.
I like how he like basically becomes Virgil.
Right. Yeah, his skills are cool.
We're talking like DMC version.
Yeah.
Like, he just summons water swords that pierce people.
Right.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, all the characters in the game are pretty unique. Well, I say that all their skills are pretty unique, but a lot of them have kind of like the same.
Face.
No. Like basic attacks.
Right there.
Like there are only a couple of them that are like really unique. But like if you use like what's a good comparison?
CEO of Geo. Still CEO. OP CEO.
Like all of the great sword wielders' attacks are pretty much the same.
I mean, every single person who has a weapon like that are pretty similar, except for maybe the mage casters.
Right. There's a couple like there's a couple outliers in each weapon class where it's like, oh, their combos are unique looking. You know what I mean?
Which is almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
But mostly it's like 1 to 6 hit combo. You know what I mean? And then if you hold it, it does a double slash that knocks enemies back.
Yeah.
And if you have a great sword, you either hold it down and you swing in a circle, or you do a bunch of hits, right?
Yeah.
You and me,
So I feel like they could get a little bit more variety there. We don't even have an Anemo element character yet.
What's Animo?
Anemo is the like wood, like nature
Oh, yeah, you're right.
element. They're like slimes like that, and like those little casters enemies, but there's not a character for that yet. That's like one of the
I
big
beat
needs.
them just by dodging.
Huh. Well, I give you props for that.
Dodge Master.
Yeah.
Shall we get Crystal Beam?
Floyd
Demeter's
Mayweather
Ooze?
over here.
Let's see who's get Demeter's Aid. I guess I have gotten that one.
Huh. You look not okay in that picture.
I know, you're like...
You're
okay
like,
there,
oh
buddy?"
god, I need help.
The AIDS!
But yeah, you've been liking it so far?
Yeah, actually.
Looks clear.
I mean, how could you not? It's like Breath of the Wild, but you have anime powers and you can use different characters and it's co-op. Well, you haven't experienced that yet.
I'm not gonna lie. I only played up to the first fight you have with like the dragon or whatever in the sky.
Oh, Breath of the Wild?
No.
Genshin.
For Genshin.
Oh, you played Genshin.
Huh?
You played Genshin.
Yeah, like only like the first 30 minutes stuff.
Fair enough.
Well,
Yeah, the funny thing about that is
PS4.
I haven't
that only happens like 2 times in the whole game,
so far.
where it becomes like Star
Super
Fox.
intense. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even like
It wasn't too bad.
you know,
though.
it's not even that good though. There's like they try. I guess I feel like they tried to throw it in as a gimmick.
So none of you have seen this yet, but
Oh,
this
really?
gets interesting right here.
You know what I mean? Like it was kind of lame.
So this part right here gets interesting
It was like Asura's Wrath.
because you gotta
Yeah.
pick,
Oh right.
and then the other one gets pissed.
The other god gets mad that you picked the other god.
choice.
Wait, what did you pick between?
You have a berry that can gain.
I guess he's not gonna answer the question.
Demeter and Athena.
Oh.
But it switches every time.
Why not? Go, yeah.
You get the legendary. You know, I'd rather negate.
Careless choice you've made there, Zagreus. As
Sorry,
you grow
Grandma.
along in years, perhaps you shall learn better judgment as to whom to trust and whom to
Sorry,
never,
MILF mommy.
ever disrespect.
Gilf mommy.
Mercy, Demeter. Looks like I injured her.
Yeah, but yeah, Genshin Impact is interesting because it kind of seems a bit generic at first, but then they start dropping like story hints that are really interesting, like Paimon. What the fuck is Paimon?
I don't know.
Don't you think it's weird that nobody questions her? And
Yes.
she just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
I know. I'm still on the. I always like when they ask a question like who she is.
Right.
They ask. I'm like, she's emergency food.
Yeah, that's like the biggest meme of the game.
I still think we should be Pilot.
Yeah, there's so much art of like the traveler like putting her in a cooking pot. Yeah, she'd like nobody just nobody questions what she
Oh yeah,
is.
then when you bid, you get the other one.
Isn't my
And she
intent
like
to leave you
knows
in
all knowledge, like you know what I mean.
Yes.
Also, the little pin in her hair It's like the same shape as like the energy that was behind like the unknown goddess. And the little trifecta symbol on her chest is also on that goddess.
At least said they think they said that they were a fairy. My mom.
Right. And that's a bit suspicious.
Where they come from? Why haven't we seen other fairies?
Right. Like, it doesn't exactly look like a fairy. It has a halo and a scarf made out of the stars. Yeah.
Obviously, it's a pixie.
If
Not
not,
a fairy.
if not that
Big
Buttercup,
difference.
there's certainly some sort of connection. Because you don't just put the same symbol on their body and say like, it doesn't mean anything.
Right, I get you.
Um,
What is this? No, I need help.
yeah, but if they don't, if
Paimon is probably the unnamed god.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's parts of her design that just match the god from that opening scene. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, if they don't give Paimon more development, that's gonna be lame. Because right now she's just totally generic mascot character.
Oh, did you go with the shield?
Yeah.
Oh, which one with the bow?
No, shield.
Could be a bow shield.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Can we-
Well, you never heard of
Cross
a bow
shield.
shield?
No,
Well, you're just
shield.
uncultured.
a shield bow.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you
It's a bow
fleeced me
that
at those
shoots
prices.
shields. It's very cumbersome. Doesn't work all the time.
Got a few
I don't
bits to
think,
say this time.
I don't think Greek gods talk with British accents.
I mean, you
Call me a nitpicker, but
Hey, you never know, right? Maybe they invented the British accent.
that is true. Maybe
Oh,
the
this-
British stole their
This fight is
accent
about
from
to
the
be the
Greeks.
easiest fight on the goddamn planet.
You're fighting her twice in a row.
No, twice now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the other one I fought was the other. Oh, sorry.
Same god, different.
No, they're all
Oh,
sisters.
Because I heard that the previous game, Honkai Impact, got like really dark.
Yeah, it did.
Um,
I almost downloaded it. It's so really good.
yeah, I thought about it, but I don't know. I don't have that much space on my phone.
It's on the computer. That's just really girls.
What about what?
It's all girls. What the fuck did my mom just send me?
Nudes. God, I hope not.
Does this look wrong?
It's like, sorry. Yeah, can you give me your opinion before I send it to your dad? Like, is this angle right? How's the lighting? I was like, Mom, why do you do this to me?
Are you actually talking about it?
Huh?
I'm talking about your mom sending you nudes. I thought that was obvious.
And you, oh, I get all the jokes now. What's your opinion before I send this to your father?
Right. Who's your favorite character so far in Genshin? Not that you've met or interacted with them very much so far.
Discus? Diluc?
Diluc. Yeah, fucking
Discus.
Flame Daddy Diluc, Mr. Wine Man.
Diluc and Zhongli are my favorites. That's
Zhongli is, you haven't met him,
no, I haven't met him, but I've seen him.
but his design is cool.
Yeah, I like his design. I'm going solely on design.
Right.
I like Lisa a lot too.
Oh, Lisa just fucking
Good shit.
wizard mommy. Like, she's the most sexual character in the game. Have you heard her Japanese voice
No.
and climbed up a mountain with her?
No.
Yeah, next time you play the game, switch to Japanese voices and then climb up a mountain.
Okay.
It's like porn.
What is this game?
This
game
one?
reminds me of like there's this game that's like a bullet hell roguelike just like this in Dead Cells, but it's
Enter the Gungeon?
Is it Enter the Gungeon?
I mean, Enter the Gungeon has similar projectiles that enemies shoot at you.
How's everyone doing in chat, by the way?
It's more like you have to dodge like circular blast. No, not Enter the Gungeon.
Nuclear Throne?
That's another one, yeah.
Rogue Legacy.
It might be Rogue Legacy.
Rogue Legacy is 2D.
Yeah. Binding of Isaac?
No. It is similar though.
Yeah.
To Binding of Isaac, but
Right.
it's 3D.
Except with less poop.
Yeah, less crybaby nonsense.
Right.
Crybaby small dick.
Yeah, small dick.
My mommy doesn't like me and my penis is small.
Less.
Shut up, Isaac.
My penis is small. My mommy does like me.
Less religious tones. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
That was a weirdly like dark game.
Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac?
Dude, that game is phenomenal.
I mean, he locks himself in a chest to hide from his mom, and he descends into the pits of hell.
Basically.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious that he like just died, and now he's in purgatory. Like, I feel like that's what they were going for.
I think you're wrong.
Like, he locked himself in a chest and then he
Okay.
starved to death.
You can think that.
I think you're wrong, James.
Like, that's why there's
I
so
think you're always wrong.
that's why there's so much imagery of him dead. And then he just fight Mega Satan.
Yes, you do. Which I think is hilarious too.
Right.
The game I'm thinking of, have you guys played Wizard of Legend?
Yes.
It's kind of
Yes,
like that,
I love Wizard of
but
Legend.
less fantasy, and more like Eastern. It's more like Naruto,
I like
like more like ninjas and
Oh.
energy blasts and shit.
Find out what this game is because we're gonna play it.
No,
Yeah.
Nick, no. I'm not just jumping on every single game that we think of.
It'll be a fun off.
Right.
It will be a fun off.
But yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds interesting. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, Chad.
The power of the gods.
The power of the gods.
I'm glad you're doing well then. Yada yada yada. Let's go.
Yes, the most well-known power of the Greek gods, the ability to transform into animals and fuck people.
As they always do.
That's what they did.
Ooh.
They would come to men and women.
Yesterday I heard you say your lust for life has gone away.
Okay, they would come into. They would come to men.
Got it.
They would come to men and women in the form of like a bird or horse, and then they would just fuck.
That's kind of hot.
No cult of
Ah,
Dionysus.
that's
Fuck
hot.
all of you.
What?
Have you ever heard the song Cult of Dionysus?
No.
That's a really fucking song.
You know what, Mike? I don't care.
Sure. Because we're gonna listen to it after the stream.
What if I close my ears
But I'd be actually impressed.
with my ear muscles?
If you just like completely make yourself go cauliflower ear on purpose.
Just it just probably sounds like a little
Ear boxing.
earboxing.
Yeah.
Slash just over trying to
Thing
get
that
him.
made fucking. Who was it? I want to say it was either a famous composer or Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, you mean
But they
Van Gogh?
They did no. Vincent Van Gogh just cut off. No, they did earboxing, which is when you take a child and you just whap them on both of their ears, and that can make them go deaf.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because it just pops their fucking
Yeah,
ears.
you're forcing all that air into their ears.
Right. And that's what happened to one of those people. I don't remember who it was. Oh no, Vincent Van Gogh just cut off one of his ears.
What was
What
it?
did you?
Depression,
Who, Van Gogh?
angst.
Why did he cut off his ear?
Yeah.
Oh, because he literally was schizophrenic.
Right.
And he thought if he cut off his ear, he wouldn't hear the voices anymore. He also saw the world in all yellow. Like the way he paints his pictures,
Is
that's
that
how he saw the
true?
world. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
he
some sort of disorder.
Yeah, but he painted it more colors than yellow.
That is true as well.
So how? So what gives?
What
What are you
gives?
trying to say to me? That doesn't make any sense.
What is it? Some kind of misinformation?
Yeah. Some trickster, you think it's funny?
Dionysus.
Why do you keep saying ISIS?
I said Dionysus.
ISIS.
Isis is just the Egyptian god. Yeah. Not to be confused with Iris, which is a separate Egyptian god.
Not the
Not the
ISIS.
Yeah, not to
the
be
terrorist
confused with
group.
ISIS, which is a terrorist group.
Not to be confused.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is killing me.
Yeah.
I swear I know it
Yeah, I've seen the videos. They cut people's heads off.
is.
Yeah, that's,
really?
that's not what gods usually do.
Yeah. Well,
People usually cut their heads off for their god.
Okay, that's fair. Did you know that? Oh, I can't remember if it's the Aztecs or whatever. Oh, and I can't remember if it was if you won or lost, but they would play like a primitive version of basketball. And it was either whoever won or whoever lost. They would sacrifice them.
What?
Yeah.
In basketball?
I feel like it was if they won.
If you ain't got hops,
Right. They're like,
your heart's
Don't
gonna
get popped.
dude, you're the most balling out of all of us. We're cutting your head off. We're cutting you open for the gods.
Oh god.
I thought that was funny to me.
That is true, Buttercup.
You come to fulfill my
Is it-
father's wishes.
Or are you just assuming that?
No, actually, I knew that.
Don't fuck with me, dude.
Don't fuck with you.
Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you.
What are you talking about?
Your mom.
Oh,
Oh, shit, bro.
He got you.
Hey, man, you can't even
got
deny.
you.
You can't even deny that I got you.
What is happening right now?
I'm getting you, just like I got your mom. Oh.
Jeff Goldblum made a video for the end of the Jurassic Park game saying, "Hey, nice job beating the game.
Oh yeah.
Now go
yeah,
outside and play."
Yeah. Good job beating the game. Now go outside, you little fucker. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
I do not.
I forgot about that.
You have no
It
idea.
was one of the like Jurassic Park games, and you beat it. And Jeff Goldblum just, it's like,
As your reward,
Yeah,
Jeff
it-
Goldblum tells you to go outside.
it's just a
and
video
play
of him, and he's like, good job for beating the game. Now, why don't you go outside and have your own adventure or some shit? He's just like, he's like, get off your ass.
Yeah, for real. Put the potato chips
I
down.
forgot about that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm having such a hard time finding this game.
Yeah, fun fact, the Aztec sacrifices consented. The Aztecs had a god gayness. That's pretty rad.
Oh god. I have summoned a blizzard.
Yeah, you have.
I'm so sorry, God.
It's not really doing to
Just like a. Well, he became immune like halfway through it. But basically took out all these ones, so it's fine.
Right. Ugh. Did you ever read the Percy Jackson books?
No.
Either of you?
No.
They're
I watched.
I don't believe in reading.
Oh shit.
I think it's a sin.
Yeah, that's a strong stance, man. I respect it. It's a sin. Knowledge is sin. I prefer to keep the populace stupid and easily controllable.
Yeah. If it doesn't have to do with your work, why do you need to know it? Idiot.
Right,
Get back
idiot.
to the field.
Yeah, get back to the field. Oh my god.
Yeah, that reminds me of like all.
You're not light enough to be in the house.
That's really funny. Fuck, dude. It's like, hey, I'd know better than anyone. Oh my god. Yeah, but it was interesting. Like, their interpretation of like the Greek gods and shit was just really interesting.
Enough.
I don't know how good it is now, but as like a teenager, it was really cool.
What are we talking about again?
Percy Jackson.
Oh.
It was like the gods were real and they had a bunch of like children.
Yeah, I've seen the movies, but
And if you were like a half,
Never read the books.
yeah, if you're like a demigod, you had like powers and shit. They had to fight against like the gods or rebelling
Yes,
or
I
whatever.
do.
And then, oh shit, what happened?
they died.
Yeah.
Poseidon drowns them
Yeah, but I mean,
in a museum.
that was the plot of the first book. Is that
Yeah.
somebody stole Zeus's lightning, and thought it was Percy.
Really?
Yeah, that was the plot of it, and it was him clearing his name and finding out who actually did it. And then by the end of the last books, it was the fact that Gaia and the Titans were coming back, trying to kill the gods, and they had to stop them.
It's always the Titans coming back, you know? Like,
I mean, that's...
they need a new ploy.
Yeah, I mean...
The fucking Titans come back, Zeus fucks one of them in the ass,
Yeah.
and then they get happy because then they're satiated, and then they go back down.
Like, they think they're
We
so...
should launch an attack on those Titans.
Shut up.
They think they're so privileged just because one of them is the god of time. Like, who does he think he is? The god of time?
Yeah, what is he? Some type of
Yeah.
chrono god?
Yeah. I think it was funny because in that book, in one of those books, they go to, I can't remember why, but they go to the underworld for some reason. They go to Tartarus, which is like the lowest level of the underworld. And they meet Nyx, the goddess of the night. And she's like, "What are you doing in my domain? Answer quickly before I kill you." And they trick her into thinking that they're like tourists, and they're on like an actual tour. And she was like, "I don't remember this. Why didn't they include me in the tour?" Like, how the hell did that fucking work? And that was just funny to me. That's one of the only things I remember.
What? I did not know that.
Yeah, Percy Jackson was dope.
Everybody consumed by giants had to be reformed by sewing his heart into his like, oh yeah.
Did you know that?
Nope. I knew that Zeus and the other gods cut Cronus' dick off, and then that dick.
Wait, what? The Aztecs had a god of gayness? How did I miss this?
Yeah, I said that like 2 days ago. Yeah, like the gods cut Cronus' dick off, and then his dick fell into the sea, and it caused foam, which formed into Aphrodite.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of.
Right.
That's why I just confused
That's
it.
how it happened. Whereas in the Percy Jackson books, it's like, oh, they cut him apart. They're like, no, they cut his dick off.
Yeah. And then they castrated my man.
Yeah,
as a
castrated the man.
girl. Not chemically like Michael Jackson.
Right.
No. Wait, what? They did it for real. What?
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 What did Michael Jackson do? You know, you could say like anything about Michael Jackson. You could be like, you know, he is weird enough. I believe that.
Yeah. Chemically. Apparently, the doctor that killed him said that he was chemically castrated.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, his parents chemically castrated him so he could always sing. Like how Usher used to sing as a kid, and then he stopped singing so he could go finish puberty, and he started singing again. They're like, Michael Jackson's family was like, nah, you're not having that problem. You don't sing like this forever.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It was not a good family situation.
I don't know.
Have you ever watched the show Black Panther?
Nope.
I want to. I have seen episodes of it, but the saturation pisses me off so bad. Like, I get it's supposed to be like the vibe. It's supposed to be like 70s,
No way.
but like the colors are just way too bright.
Okay, so there's an episode,
Uh huh.
and this is what I'm going to. There's an episode with Michael Jackson. And
The Black Dynamite.
yeah, and basically how they made a
Can't
joke
bel-
about it, like
Well, I
I
can't
kept fucking this girl forever, and she never gave me anything fancy. And then one time I didn't even have to do it, and she was pregnant, and I was just happy.
I can't believe they brought Michael Jackson back from the dead just so he could be on that show.
Yeah, just so he could voice himself.
And
Yeah.
then there was like a whole joke, the conspiracy that he's an alien, and that's why he turned into a white guy because he started slowly taking off his makeup.
They, yeah, no, I thought that was a. I could have sworn that was
It
a.
turned into a white guy.
That was like a robot chicken joke or whatever that show was called. They were like, yeah, the aliens came and replaced him with white Michael Jackson.
But like,
And black Michael Jackson is still locked up somewhere.
So Cuba,
Yeah.
but Tupac
Tupac
and Elvis.
with Tupac. Oh my god. I love the package. Like, dude, I know Tupac is still alive. Here's the evidence. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit.
JFK is still alive. That footage, that video everybody's seen of him getting his head blown up, that's fake.
It's fake. Yep. That's all fake.
Stanley Kubrick filmed it just like he filmed the moon landing.
Yeah.
You know how in Full Metal Jacket he does a scene where Private Pile blows his brain out?
Makes it
That's
think.
the same thing for JFK.
Should I pick Dionysus first or Demeter first?
Diameter.
Diameter ISIS.
I can't remember.
Diameter.
ISIS.
I'm gonna hand it to you, Zach. You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, is it like Asura? Like every time he dies, it's like
Yeah.
people remember he dies.
No, it's canon. Yeah.
Every time he dies, it's canon.
Because he's in the underworld, he just goes back to his home.
That's dope.
I'm sorry for disrespecting you again, milady.
Jeez.
That's an interesting way to keep it real. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I love when people like build game mechanics into the lore.
yes, agreed. Trying to think of a good example.
Undertale.
Undertale.
Yeah, because you find out later that when you save and shit, you're actually using your powers.
Oh.
Right. Because when the main bad guy gets all the powers of the human souls, he becomes God and can like control the game and he like closes the game and overwrites your saves and shit.
Flowing.
Yeah, flowing. So
Flowing,
it's like, oh,
flowing, flower.
the mechanics are like actual shit. There's something else.
Silent Hill is like the most famous example.
Oh, Silent Hill's a good one.
Like the reason they had that fog was because of like,
Yeah, it was-
limitations,
yeah.
but it just adds to the
Yeah,
horror.
Silent Hill. They added in that fog because of graphical limitations, but it became one of the most iconic effects in video games of all time.
Then they fucked up when they made the HD collection.
Yeah, they fucked up and got rid of all the fog, and it looks
It's
like shit.
Yeah, it looks like because it's not even finished.
Right.
Wanna know what happened?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was just rushed, right?
No, they
Right.
lost. They somehow, some way, Konami lost the original
Oh,
finished version of Silent Hill.
That's
So
right.
they just gave the people that remade it a
Right.
literally unfinished copy.
Even though you could just find it online.
Oh
Like,
really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you search for like Silent Hill ROMs, you could get it. So I don't know why they didn't just take that. Also, the worst offense of that remaster is I guess I can't remember where it is, but there's
Pomegranate or money? We just went to the store.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
There's a sign somewhere in Silent Hill 2, and they changed the font from the original in the remaster to Comic Sans.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's like, why would you do that? Yeah.
Sans.
It's like, we should play the Silent Hill franchise on the channel.
Okay.
Actually, you should,
Why?
because that's gonna fucking skeeve you out, man.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's serious shit.
I'd be there for it.
Right. And then they ruined it after 4.
Wait, there's
Man.
4 Silent Hills?
No, there's way more than 4. There's 4 made by an original dude. And then after that, they just kept making them with different teams and shit. So that's where Homecoming and
Shattered Memories.
Shattered Memories, which is like...
I forgot all about Shattered Memories.
And what was it?
Yeah,
And Downpour.
Gandhi.
Right. They just were good.
Yeah, that happens.
I mean, it was already declining before. Because 4 has like one of the strongest starts in the whole series, but then around mid to end, it just becomes kind of meh. But I still think it's worth playing.
Okay.
Right. I mean, if we're gonna...
Well, you know, like, my favorite fucking horror movie villain is fucking
Why? The Silent Hill movies sucked ass.
Well, like, I mean, just horror anything.
Well, you actually meant movie? I thought you missed
No.
it.
Yeah, but
Just in general, like, my favorite horror creature is Pyramid
the
Head.
problem with Pyramid Head...
Power of Olympus.
And I understand how it got to that point because Pyramid Head just looks cool as shit. is
Isn't he
that
just
people,
like a-
yeah, people kind of treat him as like, oh, he's the bad guy and he's going to kill you. That's because he's evil and that's what he does. And he's
Wait,
Pyramid
is
Head.
Zagreus real?
Eh? Maybe, I don't know.
Is what?
Zagreus.
Pyramid Head isn't like just some generic monster.
No, he's got
He's
like a lot
specifically
more
from this.
second one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's a spoiler.
I thought it was like the manifestations of
Yeah, he's
your
like
insecurities.
he's like
or something
guilt,
like that. Yeah.
like incarnate,
Yes.
right? Like, and he's come to punish you for your guilt.
Fully rearmed.
And that's what makes him so like upsetting.
I will say though, like I watched the first movie. We got Silent Hill.
Right.
It was not that bad.
Resident Evil movies are terrible.
Oh, I mean,
Have you
it's
seen
just,
Resident
they're
Evil
funny,
movie?
Yes.
but yeah.
But like I was actually really watching it.
Right.
And like the fucking effects for when Pyramid Head rips that entire person's skin off.
Person's skin off.
I'm like,
Yeah, I've seen that scene.
That's incredible.
Right, that's funny. And that is something you do. But yeah, like, they just took, like, the fucking iconic and one-of-a-kind atmosphere of
Better bless.
Silent Hill 2, which is, like, one of the biggest masterpieces in all of gaming, and just turned it into, like, an action thriller. You know what I mean? Like,
And the ending was shitty anyways.
right. Well, because Silent Hill 2 is like its own thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Because the Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4 are all kind of connected, and they all have to do with kind of cults and shit. But 2 is like about one dude, and it's about like guilt and like your fears.
Is that the moment in the spend most of your time at the hotel room?
No, it's 4.
Is that 4?
Yeah,
With the
4 is the
Robin
one.
shit?
Yeah, 4 is the one. 4 is Silent Hill 4 Blue. You're in the hotel room and it's in first person,
Yeah.
and then you do shit in there, and then you go outside the hotel room and it
Yeah.
becomes like third person. Yeah, and
That's
that's what makes that game have such a good start, is because how atmospheric the hotel room is. And then you just by the last levels are just really tedious because of the enemies and shit. You know what I mean?
What I found.
But no, 2 is just like, well, I was gonna say like cinematic masterpiece, but it's a video game, so kind of not. But you know what I mean, right? Like,
In terms of writing.
yeah, the atmosphere and the writing and the reveals and
I'll take
the
it.
symbolism and shit is so fucking good. And it also has my favorite video game secret ending in all video gaming, which is the dog ending.
Wait, that's the second one?
Gentlemen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
That's where it comes from. Have you heard about that, Michael?
What?
The Silent Hill dog ending? It's
Never seen
Yeah,
that.
it's a secret ending where like normally the endings for Silent Hill are like they leave you on some foreboding note, or it's kind of happy, or it turns out you got in a car crash and were in a coma the whole time, or any number of things, right?
Yeah.
But the dog ending is like, actually his name is James, the main character of Silent Hill 2, which just makes it like twice as eerie for me when he picks up the phone and the person's like, James, I'm waiting for you in Silent Hill. And I'm like, like, don't call me that.
Don't call me, thanks.
Don't
Right.
call me by my name.
But you unlock it, and he just walks in a room, and it's like a Shiba, like on a chair, like in a control room. He's like, "Oh, it was you the whole time," but he's saying it in Japanese, and he starts petting him.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese only ending.
Right, and then and it rolls to credits, and it plays like a song that's in all marks.
Yeah, it's just straight
Right,
bark.
and then it shows a picture of like muscly naked James at the end of it. Oh my god. When they play that game, they have to show you that because it's so fucking funny.
But the entire thing is it's supposed to be this big dramatic, like suspenseful reveal.
Yeah,
What's
and it's-
going on?
and it's-
And,
and
then it
the-
turns out a dog is
Right,
controlling
and it's
everything
just,
in like a little
it's like,
control room.
it's a complete contrast to the rest of the game because how humorous it is. And then they have the alien endings. Which
So I'm not really focused. I'm not really paying attention.
that's fair.
Yeah, no, it's
Can you read chat? See if
you're
chat's
like
saying.
I don't
like
think they have really.
deep in. What is the best trinket in your opinion?
I like the Lost Tooth.
The Lost 2.
It gives you an extra element of
Buttercup says their opinion is Cerberus.
Yeah, so
Cerberus.
But you know, I would go as far as to say the best part about the Silent Hill games is their sound. All the like different background sound effects and music tracks is so fucking good. Like if you look up, just look up creepy pictures to played over like Silent Hill ambiance. And it's just like
liminal pictures.
Like yeah, like just like creepy shit. I was like, this is like I'm afraid.
By the way, I'm using a weapon I don't like.
I
Right
am
now.
terrified.
I'm actually kind of.
You don't like the shield?
I hate the shield.
Yeah.
Why did you pick?
Because I wanted to get when you go through the ones for like the different weapons, you get like the stuff you need to like get more kills. So I was like, this is more beneficial than me to do it now like this.
And they have that shit, but then they also have like bangers, like the end credits of the Silent Hill games are always bangers.
Oh, what's up, Free Glow?
Yo, Free Glow.
The other meme.
Please hold your applause.
They're free to
Good stuff.
Oh, we beat them.
You were saying?
like the end credits and like opening songs of the Silent Hill games are always bangers. Like I don't know how to describe it, but they're just good.
This has been used.
But I don't know. I can't. If for anyone that wants just like an atmospheric, just want to spend a night creeping themselves out, just like the Silent Hill games 1 through 4, like can't recommend it enough.
Who's your guys' favorite developer?
Favorite developer? Oh, you can't do that to me.
Yeah, your favorite
You can't
developer.
do that to me.
Top 3. Make it a bit easier.
There's so many good ones.
Anything's worth giving up.
You know, the saddest thing is you're going to realize how stupid I am because I don't know their names.
Fair.
What, the developers?
Yeah.
I got you.
Out of here.
I like Team Cherry. They're the people that made Hollow Knight, just because they're so fucking wholesome. And they're like, oh, you heard about the second one that's coming out, right?
Silksong?
You didn't hear that? They're making a second one called Hollow Knight Silksong. You play as Hornet. I don't know how far you got. Yeah. Did you get it? Did you get to like the green area?
No.
With all the, okay, fair enough. Well, there's a character in that game called Hornet. She's like, I don't know, cute. She's like a girl who fight a couple times.
Duty, huh?
There were like, when they were doing the goals for the Patreon, or the what is it? Fucking not Patreon, but
Where to?
we're making a game. Come
Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. Yep, that's it. They're like, oh, if we get this amount of money, we'll make a big DLC where you can play as her. I'm like, oh, cool, and they got that.
Didn't they get over?
Yeah, and then they started working on it, and then we got this trailer for Hollow Knight Silksong, and it was like the second game in the Hollow Knight franchise, and they're like, yeah, you know what? It was just going to be a DLC, but then we just kept adding shit to it, like we didn't know, we couldn't stop ourselves, so we're just making it a second game. And they're like, yeah, right, and all the previous DLC was free, right, like, they're just so wholesome, it's just 3 Australian dudes,
What is
right,
this stuff?
so I really enjoy them. So I don't know if that's my number 1 though, but it's definitely in the top 3.
Mine would probably be, because of nostalgia,
Yeah.
I gotta go with Rockstar. Right out of the
Oh,
gate.
I mean, Rockstar is just good.
Yeah.
Yes. I had to put Rockstar in one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we're talking about those kind of game developers.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, just any game.
Okay, so yeah, Rockstar's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a huge From Software geek. I
Okay.
hate Dark Souls 2.
That one wasn't made by the original.
I don't
No,
hate.
it wasn't.
It wasn't even made by
I don't.
From Software?
I don't
No.
hate Dark Souls.
It was just so. It's just like
Yeah.
See, the thing about Dark Souls 1 and 3 is that it's like, most of the time you lose, it's like, oh, well, I definitely could have prevented that.
Right.
But in Dark Souls 2, it seems like the entire time you die is because of bullshit.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is kind of bullshit, but I don't think it's a bad game. Yeah, it's the worst of the Dark Souls games, but it's not a bad game. You know what I mean? Like,
On its own,
I
like
feel
without
like-
comparing it to the other
I feel like it has a lot of cool areas and shit like that.
The reason why I like From Software so much is probably because of Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is
Really?
just a masterpiece.
Bloodborne's my favorite.
Dude, I tried so hard to play
You know-
Bloodborne. I can't parry for shit.
I-
dude. I'm the worst at parrying.
I love From Software as much as the next guy, but they do have their problems. Like,
Oh, for sure.
there is some parts of, yeah,
Holy shit!
Take 3 for example, like that game had like really good graphics and there were parts of it that looked amazing, but then there were other parts where like the catacombs in 3 where the walls were just like almost didn't have textures. You know what I mean? There's kind of bland. There's just some shit that could look cooler. Yeah, I don't know. So they do have their problems every once in a while, but I do like them a lot. Their ideas are very cool, and like their character designs and bosses are sure very cool.
I forgot what you moved.
Like we're gonna go through that series at some point on this channel, and we're gonna beat every boss. We're going to go through the whole series and beat every single boss, DLC and all. And it will be great.
I don't know if I'm supposed to complete all of these.
How does that sound
Oh.
to you, Mike?
Persona Bang. I mean, I love Atlas, but they just make some weird choices that I just don't agree with.
Well, you know that Atlas is good for me.
I
Like-
never played a Persona game.
Yeah, like
Oh, they're good.
they're
I'll never play one on the channel.
they're why?
I told you why.
I don't know.
That
Big
it's
green
it's-
penis monster for Persona
It's
5.
not, it's not Mara. It's because like it's just like my game. Like I go home and I want to
I mean,
stress.
fuck it, then I played it.
Did you just die?
You just be along for the ride. What was
I don't
it
know the
say?
people who do DMC, but they're
Oh,
phenomenal too.
it's Capcom, but I don't know the specific
Capcom?
team.
It's Capcom.
Yeah.
Did they develop it though?
Alright
I don't remember the specific development team.
DMC 5 and DMC 3 are two of the best games of all time.
Well, do you know,
DMC 4 was a good third.
you know how DMC got originally made?
Yeah, it was they tried to make like a more action.
Oh, what's up, ZT Mac?
based
Good morning.
Resident Evil,
Right, like they fucked around with the engine for Resident Evil so many times that it eventually just became a completely separate game, and they turned it into Devil May Cry.
As many chances as it takes.
And it was amazing.
It was
And-
awesome.
And then they made Devil May Cry 2.
Which was terrible.
And that was a mistake.
Huge mistake.
I mean, it's a good game just because of how bad it is.
I couldn't get past the first level, dog.
I know.
It's just a ridiculous, an absurd amount of space.
Right. And then they
you can hardly even attack.
Right. And then they brought it back hard with 3, which was a really good one.
Oh, dude, so good.
And then they made 4.
It's kind of dated.
Yeah,
but it's
just
still
a little
really
bit.
good.
Do you want aspect of Nemesis or aspect of Zagreus?
I prefer aspect of
But there's
Nemesis.
also like you can pick different aspects for everyone. Like you get the aspect of Demeter on this one. Aspect of Talos. And aspect of Zagreus.
What
is
is
the
that?
one.
Is that a heart?
No, it's a blood.
The
It's-
true
it's
mistake
Elden
was the
blood.
DMC reboot. I mean, the DMC reboot kicks ass.
Really?
It's not good, but
You like it?
It's not good, but that's why it's good. It's so campy and cheesy.
special automatic
You know what I
shit's
mean?
frozen.
Like it's just charming.
I don't know, man. I tried to play it. and the controls.
Well,
are
did you play
just-
the original or the
oh.
new one? Because when they
Oh,
remastered.
the definitive edition.
Yeah,
I played the original. I'm not gonna lie.
In the definitive edition, they actually added lock on.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
They're like, yeah, we fucked up. Here's lock on.
Damn.
But
I should've played that.
but I love it just because of how cheesy it is. Right, because like 2 is bad,
as
3 is really
multifaceted
good.
as
Like they
anyone I know.
pretty much brought the whole series back. 4 was
Get
alright.
the aspects of the spear.
Yeah, 4 is alright. I heard it was kind of divisive, but then
I
they,
already have the aspects of the Spear Buttercup,
then they did the
have all
reboot,
the
and that was
aspects.
just like
except for the last one.
a masterpiece of a failure. You know what I mean? Like it was so bad it was good. Like, Virgil had the fucking fedora, and he used like an assault rifle in that one scene. You know what I mean? And he didn't use any of his powers until like the final fight.
See, the thing about DMC is that was my introduction to Devil May Cry.
Was it? Oh, that sucks.
Exactly. So I'm like, dude, this is what people like. People like this.
No, this is exactly what people
and
did.
I'm like, I hate this. And then DMC 5 came out. I'm like,
oh,
you know what?
DMC 5.
I'll give it another try.
Fucking
loved it.
A masterpiece.
Loved
right?
it.
And after that,
Even people who hate playing as V, I thought V was pretty fun to play as.
Yeah,
It was a nice break
I never
from playing
I never
as.
played 5. I'm waiting until I can get my hands on the new Xbox so I
Really?
can play the special edition with better graphics and shit.
You're gonna like it.
But yeah, like,
Lord. I cannot say the
bro,
same.
I remember when I was a kid because my dad had like 1 and 3. And I'd watch him play it, and I'd be like, "Holy shit!" But like, I was never allowed to play it, so sometimes I would try to like, you know, sneak downstairs when my parents were asleep and try and play it. And I got afraid of the demons. Like, I was like, I would go to a room and the fucking the scissor motherfuckers would show up. I was like, I don't know what to do. Shit. Like, I'm scared.
3?
Yeah, no, it's 3 or 1. I don't remember. Well, I think the scissor motherfuckers are in 1.
They were in both.
Yeah.
But they were slower in the first one than
Right.
in the third one.
But like, I got legitimately scared because I was a kid and I couldn't differentiate fiction from reality. Like, were you ever like that as a kid, where like you would play a game or watch a show and I was like, oh, this is just as important to me as real life.
Yeah.
Like,
because
like, if this character dies, I feel like I'm gonna die.
dude, listen. So
I really have no idea what I should get aspect for. Thanks,
what's
guys.
that?
I'm trying to figure out my aspects.
Like,
do I want to upgrade the
well,
gun?
if I were to describe your aspects as a person, I would say shitty,
Oh,
fat, annoying, stubborn.
Virgil DLC was great, dude. I still haven't gotten to play it yet.
The Virgil DLC of 5 or
Yes.
or DMC?
In 5.
Because the Virgil DMC the Virgil DMC DLC was just as funny as the main game.
Really?
Because they made you think it was gonna get a sequel. But it wasn't. It really wasn't. But yeah, my favorite scene in the reboot is when I'm trying to remember how it went. He's trying to get into a club because that's where like Mundus's skank wife is, and
Their mom?
yeah, you know
Isn't that their
what I'm
mom?
talking about? Like, no, not their mom. Like, Mundus is like,
Oh, wait, no, that's Sparta's
yeah, the one
wife.
with the
That's Sparta's
wrinkly
wife.
face.
Yeah.
She was in that club with her kid, and he's in line. And he goes up to the bouncer and he's like, "Sorry, your name's on the list." And he kind of looks at him for a second, and then he like punches him in the gut. And he drops the clipboard and he catches it in the air, and he writes on it and like tosses it back on him. And he's like, "There, now the name's on the list." And he goes in and it pans down to the clipboard and it just says "fuck you." I like. All right, that was funny.
My favorite was when he's fighting, like the monster appears out of the portal, and then like he gets slapped in the head with like a mop.
Yeah,
it's like his
no,
old
the,
hairstyle.
Yeah, the mop falls on his head as his old
most fun
hairstyle.
movies?
He's
Okay, I'll
like,
do that next.
not in a million
Not
years.
really.
And then,
When I was
that's when everybody collectively went, no!
That's what I didn't get it.
Right.
Because you know that was my introduction to the
if
series.
you
I'm like, what the fuck is he talking
if you played the rest of the games, that would like stun you. You know what I mean? Like,
That stunned me.
Yeah.
I played home before that.
Dude, as soon as I played DMC 5, I bought the HD collection and 4, just replay through it all, and then play 5 again.
Yeah.
Because 5 is literally like fan service. It's an entire game of fan service.
Right,
It's
that's
amazing.
absolutely what it is. Yeah. And you best believe if we ever play that series, we're gonna play DMC. I mean, we have to. Like, you just have to do it. You have to experience the trashiness of it.
Ooh, Supernova, Dash Nova, or Piercing Wave.
Dash Nova.
Now, like Virgil was like a pussy
Special
throughout the
makes
whole
you
game,
lunge
and then
ahead
right
and
at
make
the
it
end, it was
straight.
like now that Mundus is gone, we can rule humanity. It's like what? He's like, yes, the humans are like children. They need us powerful people to rule them. And he's
Yes,
like,
I've seen the DMC anime.
he was like, this literally came out of nowhere. Excuse me.
And then it's like, let's fight. And then you send him to hell. And you're like,
that was
fucking-
that was kind of cool, but it was like it just came out of nowhere. Yeah, and then you send him to hell, and then the DLC is you playing as him trying to get his powers back. And then he does, and he becomes like powerful again, and he like leaves hell with his monster friends. And it's like you thought this was gonna get a sequel because of that. No, that didn't happen.
Actually, I like the DLC more than I like the main game.
Right.
It was like, it felt like more fleshed out.
You know what? I haven't seen the Devil May Cry anime.
It's really good, actually.
Yeah, I've seen like a couple minutes of the first episode, but that was it.
I have not because I
You're a scrub.
Yep.
yeah, I'm a scrub
Yeah.
who only
Oh, you
watches
got a
dub.
you got an eyelash stuck on your nose right there. Oh, didn't get it. A little bit like, yeah, you just kind of just do this. You knock it off. Very good. Very good. You got it.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I like if it's not dubbed,
It's
9
dubbed.
times out of 10 I
It's
won't
dubbed.
watch. Is it dubbed?
By the actual Dante actor.
Wait, what on what?
Funimation.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's on Hulu, and Hulu only has the sub, so I thought it was
like, it's
only sub.
Nope, it's dubbed.
Dude, are you kidding? I
Right.
could have been watching it this entire
Right.
time. Doesn't it take place in between the third one and the first one?
Yeah, I don't remember, but Fight have a reference to it. Like I think he gets called by the girl from that, and he just like immediately hangs up. Yeah, two is great because 2 was so bad, but for a while before they changed it, we thought it was like the farthest game on the timeline. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But they're like, no, it takes place like after 1 but before 3. But for a while we thought it was before 4 but after 1. Because the order is 3, 1. Now it's 4, 2, 5. Well, no, that's what we thought it was. But it's actually 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. But for a while, we thought 2 was in between 4 and 5.
I think, yeah, because I do.
Right.
No, because I remember before I played DMC5, I specifically spent like 3 hours studying like
Right.
the entire DMC
Well, they
timeline.
had that in DMC5 that you could watch that thing where it's like, this is the order of the things that happen in Devil May Cry series.
That is true.
Right. Which is funny. And they like briefly mentioned 2, but that's it. They're like, this is a thing that happened. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, exactly. It's so
Like
funny.
nothing was important with that. The only good thing in that game was the final boss.
They have a good final boss.
Apparently, because you fight, it's like Argosax the Chaos, and it's like this shitty demon amalgamation that you can kill just by shooting it. But then when you beat that, it goes into its second form, which apparently is actually good in an actual fight, as opposed to all the other fights in the game which you can beat by just shooting them from afar.
I'm trying to think. What's my favorite boss fight from the series?
Oh, they're all good.
They're all incredible.
Feast.
I don't remember most of them.
I know in Devil May Cry 3, there's one where you literally go into this entire being's body, and then in 4, there's this one where you get like, I forget what it's called, but basically it's like boxing gloves and boots. So you just wreck shit.
Yeah. Yeah, 3
1
had,
inch punch like fucking Bruce
Yeah.
Lee. Shit's insane.
3 had the vampire one, you kill her and you get the guitar.
Oh, dude, yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that shit rocks. And then you just get a motorcycle in 5.
yeah, as you break apart,
just fucking
you just start swinging.
That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my life.
I like the banana gun.
The banana gun.
Banana gun.
You can get a banana hand for Nero.
Oh,
And it's a vibrator hand.
the
That's not a. That's a different one.
I know, I'm saying it's the banana one.
But you said it's a vibrator
double trigger?
hand.
There's a vibrator hand.
Right. Well, what is it called?
Something pleasure.
Yeah, the vibrator
no, not the double trigger.
Yeah, the vibrator hand has a funny name. It's like the gentle touch or some shit
Yeah, it's
like
the
that.
gentle touch. That's actually the name
Is
of it.
that? I
Yeah.
feel like that's not entirely it.
And it just like bounces like a vibrator
Right.
the whole time. And it heals you.
Yeah, the
It heals you.
the little flavor text is like, Kyrie will enjoy this. Oh my god.
The one thing that annoyed me the most about DMC5 was Rico, or is her name Nico?
Nico.
Or Rico?
The-
the mechanic lady.
Yeah, the weapons trick. What about her?
Her voice annoyed the absolute shit out of me.
Yeah, I get that. It's not the most annoying Southern accent I've heard.
No, Final Fantasy 15. Cynthia. The mechanic girl.
Oh, I thought you liked her.
I liked her.
As a person.
That was her voice.
She
Is
keep
her
her
whole
mouth
thing.
closed.
But she has like an actually good like soothing Southern accent.
I'll have to replace her.
Why do you remember her? Because she was hot as shit. She was like the best part about that game.
I know fucking.
Have you seen the meme where she's like, "Now where's that prince?"
Yeah, you can
And
also get the Mega Buster.
He pops up from behind the car and he has the sombrero on. It's like, dun. Oh, that's funny.
I haven't played Devil May Cry. Play all of them except 2.
No, but you have to play 2 because of how bad it is.
You have
Like
to-
you have to.
Well, yeah, buy
have
the
to-
HD collection
Yeah.
and play 2 for like 30 minutes just
Play
to
it
see
for
how
like
terrible
30
it
minutes
is.
to experience how bad it is.
Yes,
Like,
I agree.
Play 1.
Buy
but-
the HD collection,
yeah.
buy 4, buy 5.
Play 1,
play it.
3, and 4, then play 2 to see how bad it is. Then play the reboot to see how bad it is, and then do 5 and be like, this is the best thing I've ever played in my life.
It's so like intuitive though.
Right.
I think my best character I played on, honestly, in Devil May Cry 5 was V.
Really?
Yeah, I was very good at controlling everything.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't bad at it at
Oh, you know
all.
what-
I don't understand why people don't like it.
You know what
I thought it
pisses
was
me
fun.
off?
What's up?
So they have the HD collection, right? Where it's like, well, they have this bundle at least on Xbox. They do. It's like,
Yeah, I bought it.
1 through 3.
yeah, you could get 1 through 4, and get all of them, and then that's that. But on Switch, they're all separate.
Wait, you can get 1 through 4?
Yeah, I think there's a bundle where you can do
You can
that.
get 1 through 3 on the PlayStation. You get 4 on separate because they added more things. to it.
Right, there's a bundle where it's like, here's the HD collection, and then you can also get 4 along with it. But they ported the remasters to Switch, but it's not the collection. You have to buy them individually.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, why didn't you just make it the collection? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't,
Like,
I don't
yeah,
really-
no, I mean, it's just,
How the fuck would you
it's
do
just confusing. Oh, here's a question. What's your favorite From Software boss?
that? My favorite From Software boss.
Right.
Ooh, I got you.
Yeah, if it's from Sekiro, I don't know because I didn't play that one, but
I haven't played Sekiro.
I know pretty much all the other ones.
Okay, I have to say my favorite From Software boss was.
Is it Bloodborne boss?
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
Sekiro.
Oh, okay.
It's the fucking horse guy that killed me so many times.
That's your favorite though?
You know
I mean,
why? It's so funny to me because he goes, "I am this
Yeah.
man and I'm going to kill you." You're like, what is happening?
Every time you start the boss fight, he's like, "My name is Janashiro Konohichi, and I am going to slay you." Like every time you start the boss
So
fight.
funny. And like when you first hear it, you're scared as
It's
shit.
like, what is
'cause
happening?
You're like,
What? No, there's a boss
Yeah, that's
fight.
like the 10th time you're like, dude.
There's a boss
Just let
fight
me
in
fight you
there's a
already.
boss fight in that game that is literally just a bull whose horns are on fire.
What?
Like,
Yeah, that's a second
it-
boss fight,
like
yeah.
they wrapped the bull's horn in like hay and set it on fire, and that's the that's
and
the boss.
And the poor bull's like, he's actually freaking out the whole time.
No, but-
he's like,
yeah,
he's like, oh, I just feel bad for you now.
yeah. But what's your favorite boss? Because I need to think about mine. 'Cause I don't know.
Me too. I was gonna say the who's the hidden boss in the first one?
There's a couple. Artorias.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah, he was
Well, the thing about
Oh, look, it's
that
Meg.
is they'd been like building up the lore of Artorias throughout the whole game, and then you play the DLC and you're like, "Oh shit, I have to fight this guy."
Yes, exactly.
Right, like, oh Jesus.
I also like the owl.
Right, and that was a cool fight because like he had like he was like being corrupted by the abyss, and he was all dark. He was all like shambling. That was dope. Yeah.
I loved There was an optional boss in the third one too. The Lightning King.
Oh,
I
something like that.
Thunder King?
The Nameless King.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
He was
dude.
awesome.
He's so hard,
one of the
but
hardest
like
fights.
still like so satisfying at the
He
same
like
time.
rides in on a fucking
Dragon,
Can I
yes.
say something really sad that I did on my first try?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
You're shitting.
I'm not shitting you.
It literally took like 5 tries.
And I just stood there
Had to.
helping people
Right.
the whole time because I was like, oh, this is not bad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
like
look at he spawned in.
like he flies in on a fucking dragon, and that's a problem in itself. And you finally beat that, and you're like, oh, finally. But then it goes to a cutscene. You're like, wait, what? And he like
You still have
he puts his
more.
hand on his dragon, and he does the thing from 1 with Artsy and Smoke, where he stabs it and gets his powers.
Yeah.
And it goes back to gameplay, and it's like the music kicks in. It's like, oh. It's like,
You're
and
like,
then you
oh,
hear the harpsichord,
shit.
and you're like, oh fuck. It's like, wait, Nameless King. This is what everyone's been talking about.
The final boss.
You get your ass
from
ripped out.
three
What was
isn't
the
too
thing
bad
before
either.
it? Before you fight the Nameless King?
The
The Naked King?
Naked King.
The Naked Dragon? The,
You mean
the dragon without the scales?
It was-
The dragon you can beat in one hit.
The dragon
Yeah,
without the
yeah.
scales is
That-
from
he was
1.
optional too.
No, the other one that...
Are you thinking of Seif the Scaleless?
Yes.
That's
Seif.
from 1.
No, it's not Seif.
No, he's talking about the
Yeah, that
To
was
get to
that was
the Forgotten
I know
King.
the
The
ancient
albino-
the ancient,
albino
no, it was
dragon.
the ancient wyvern.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
yes.
you go to
He didn't have scales.
No, you did.
Did
You're
he?
you're
Did
thinking
he have
of
scales?
no, you're thinking of King of Cyrus.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't. I mean,
He was optional.
yeah, he was optional. I think you had to beat him to get to Dragon Peak because you beat Osiris, then you go through the doors and you learn the gesture, and when you use the gesture on that one carpet, that sends you to Ancient Wyvern Peak or whatever,
Just so you can turn into a dragon.
or Archdragon Peak, I think that was what it was called, and that's where you fight the Ancient Wyvern, which is a gimmick fight because you go up to the top of the tower and you punch attack and it kills it, and
That's
then
really funny.
and then after that you get to the Nameless King. But no, King of Cyrus is also a hard as shit boss because his attacks are so random. But yeah, he was technically an optional boss too. So it's like you fight an optional boss to get to an optional boss, and then after that you fight like the secret super boss.
Dude, who's the Bloodborne boss that you fight in the cemetery?
Oh,
He's like literally
Father
like the
Gascoigne.
first boss. Dude, I
Yeah.
hate him
Right.
so much,
yeah.
dude.
He's
He
like,
ruined Bloodborne
yeah, that one's
for
like,
me.
welcome to Bloodborne, bitch.
I love Father Gascoigne.
Yeah, I don't know, because
Well, I guess he isn't scaleless.
all of the Souls series bosses are so good.
Not him.
You're not talking about him?
No.
The one you can kill in one hit?
No.
Oh.
The
one
one
you can-
before it.
Yeah, yeah. No,
of Cyrus.
that's the Ancient Wyvern, but the King of Cyrus is the one. He's like naked and he's holding his invisible child. I mean, he was. Because he fucked a dragon, and in lore, when you half dragon children can go invisible for some reason. He's like, oh, the child will give me power, but he didn't. He just eats the child and gets mad during the fight. That's what happens.
Who's that? There's that dancer.
Oh,
Who's like dual wields things.
Dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Yes.
Well, the thing
I
about
love that boss.
that's a meme because right after you kill your third Lord of Ember or whatever, like you, in that game, it sends you straight to that church, and then the Dancer of the Boreal Valley immediately spawns. So it's like you go straight from one boss fight to the other. You're like, wait, I wasn't prepared for this.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I thought that like when you come out of wait, you couldn't have fought him earlier?
I mean, technically you can. If you kill the lady there, it spawns the dancer. But if you don't,
That's what I've always done. I'm not gonna lie.
really?
Yeah.
Did you know about it, or you just say fuck it and kill her?
I literally just did it on accident.
Oh,
Because
okay.
there's a fog gate to the left and the fog gate to the right. The actual boss is to the right, but the lady is to the left. And I just assumed that the actual boss was to the left for some reason.
Oh, it's no trouble
I
at
see,
all.
I see. But yeah, if you,
I got for you.
whenever you beat your,
heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
whenever you beat your third Lord of Cinder, it teleports you to that church.
Oh, by the way, you can just pet
and the lady
servers.
dies, and then the dancer spawns. That
killed
boss
that
always fucks
bitch.
people up.
What?
What?
Huh?
No.
What?
You never have to fight Cerberus. He
Wait, what are you
refuses to
talking
fight.
about?
Kill him.
You can pet him.
He's a bad boy.
Oh no, I wasn't saying fight Cerberus. I was talking about
Bad dog. But yeah, you did kill that bitch. Most of the
What
fights
is
in that
it?
game gave people problems, except for like, what is it? The Crystal Wizard.
Yeah, I was gonna say my least favorite part of the game was you're in that like snowy place and you're like crawling through the sewers and shit.
Oh.
And you run into my dog. It's like one of his last
Your
appearances.
dog's in the game?
No, my dog.
Oh, that's a strange choice.
Who's the guy that wears armor? He looks like an onion and a clam.
The Onion Knight.
Huh?
The Onion Knight.
Yeah, what's his name? Fucking
But you guys know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
he's,
though, right? Yes.
he's literally known as the Onion Knight.
Sigward.
Sig.
Well, his
that
name
sounds
his name starts with Sig, but
know.
it's
Sigmar.
different in the games, in each game, right? So I don't remember
That's a good.
his name in
that's a
3
good
is, but it's
thing.
like Sigward or something like that. But
Pretty
yeah,
sure it is.
no, he's great. I love him. He's so jolly. It gives you Sigbro
to get through
or
all this.
Sigbrow, which is like beer that restores your health.
Again.
Don't you have to fight him at the end of 3? Because
the
he
end of
gets
3?
like.
I don't remember.
No.
If you
You don't
finish,
fight him?
If you do all his quests,
Yeah.
he helps you.
yeah, if you finish his quest line in 3, he helps you with the giant boss.
Yeah. And then after that, he just goes off and does his own thing.
Right.
Until he dies.
Hey, money.
I might be thinking of Solaire. I could have sworn there's somebody that turns on you.
No, yeah,
and you have to
Solaire.
kill him.
in 1, at the end of Solaire's quest line, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
Because he finds one of those bugs and it goes on his head. You have to kill him. Which was sad. But yeah, Solaire's great. What is my favorite? There's so many good ones.
And if we're talking about Bloodborne, my favorite Bloodborne boss has to be.
Uh-huh. What fucking, Garmin?
Garmin.
Yeah. The first hunter.
Oh, I like him actually.
Oh wait, I forgot all about
Yeah,
that
like
dude.
the final boss fight
He's
was like
so dope.
like the guy that's been in the wheelchair the whole game, but suddenly
out.
stands up with a scythe and he like kicks your ass. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, old man, I didn't think you had it in
It's
you.
like Master Roshi.
Yeah,
or
he's like-
Kakashi.
Like, yeah, it's like tonight Garrett enjoys the hunt. That was dope as shit. It also has he has an amazing theme. But yeah, but you do that, and then they added the DLC, and then you fight.
The first hunter.
Yeah, well, that was him.
Or young one.
And no, it was Lady Maria.
Oh,
And then
yes.
her boss fight was just incredible. Also, her soundtrack was incredible too.
I never beat her.
Yeah, and then you really?
I remember.
Oh, please.
So you never got to.
I never beat the entire story of it.
You never fought the
Which
Child
one?
of Kos.
Which one?
Bloodborne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never beat the DLC.
You never beat the DLC?
No.
Oh shit! So you never. Oh, you need to do that someplace because you never beat the. You never got to the final boss of the DLC.
No. Maria.
So this
That's
guy was
not
a
Maria.
bitch. The Iron
Not Maria?
Golem.
No, Maria's the second last boss fight. It's the Orphan of Kos. You find Kos's dead body, which is like the god that people have been talking about throughout, or one of the gods that people have been talking about, and something just crawls out from inside her, like her child, and then you have to fight it. And it uses its placenta against you as a weapon. It has like a blade on it.
Oh shit.
And it goes like, yow! Like that's the noise it makes. It's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
yow! Like you could look up that boss fight. It's like the noises it makes. It's funny as shit. But it's also really cool. Is chat saying anything?
Well, gents, my mom's here.
Well, I'll walk out.
Shit, man.
Sure. I don't want to interrupt the stream.
Saying- No, I'm fine. I'll be here.
Chase, you gotta stay.
Yeah, I'll talk
Entertain
to
the
chat.
people.
Yeah, not that there's very many people
One
here.
more
It's
flight.
fine.
I want to look into this game, dude. This game
Hades?
seems-
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I could be generic and say my favorite fight is Slay Night Gale.
Is it on all platforms?
No.
Really?
Switching PC.
No, it's on.
Damn.
It's well, obviously it's on PlayStation.
It's
Is it on PlayStation?
No. It might be now.
Oh, I could have sworn it was on like everything.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not that expensive either.
no. Excuse me. want to pause so you
Yeah, I was just finishing this
Anyone
one.
else?
can... Oh, okay.
I basically,
Wow, way to keep him...
basically my no damage runs.
Yeah, good job. Actually, no, you've taken damage. You're at 123 of 125.
I know. I said my basically no damage.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
All right, you guys. Appreciate you having me over.
Yeah, see you later, buddy.
And I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
All right, James. I'll see you, dude.
James, just talk to chat
Good
for
to
a
see
bit.
you,
I'm
bro.
gonna go
Good to
pee
see
really
you.
quick.
Yeah, I'll keep him company.
Unless you want to play.
You know what? I'm all right. I don't want to fuck up your run. That would be bad. Oh, you can't see me.
Are you gonna upload the Rayman Wednesday or gonna record it Wednesday?
We're probably gonna record it next Saturday because I probably won't be
Saturday?
coming over this Wednesday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll check it out whenever it comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, dude.
All right, see you later. Hey, chat. How are you? It's just you and me now. Is there even anyone still here? Let me know so I'm not just talking into the void. Because that would be embarrassing. Well, if you are here, anything going on with you guys? And have you played Dark Souls or anything like that? Are any of you alive? Are you here? I feel like Monica. Please tell me you can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh shit. Bruh, I didn't see you, Buttercup. I just refreshed my chat and then you showed up. That's strange. Trying to get back health saves. Oh yeah, you did say that. That sucks, man. I hope you didn't lose too much. Lobster roll from a food truck. Ooh, that sounds good. How is that? I'm jealous. Here, fair enough. Yeah, I upped it. My chat was on top chat, and as soon as I put it on live chat, I saw like 3 of your messages. I'm like, why were you filtering those out? It's not like everybody's spamming right now. It's stupid how it, like, when you go onto a stream, it defaults to top chat. You beat Hades twice. Oh, oh man, that sucks. I mean, at least now you get to beat it again? I guess that's not really a plus in this case, because that's one of the mechanics is beating the game. Yeah, I want to play Hades, but I feel like if I do, I'll get addicted and not play anything else, just like what happened with Dead Cells. Actually, I still haven't beaten Dead Cells. Like I've never beaten the last boss. Makes it more challenging. That makes sense. You know, that's fair. I mean, with games like these, like you know, yeah, yours was on Top Chat too. Oh, that makes sense. You go through it multiple times. It's like, yeah, the appeal is you can go through it multiple times and you unlock stuff each time. But there's a certain appeal to going through it with nothing unlocked yet. You know what I mean? What is a good example of that? Like, there's something very specific that I can't think of. It's on the tip of my tongue, like legitimately. But I don't know, like, addictive from what I've seen. By great game. Fair enough. Pokemon. Ah, yes, Pokemon. The most totally not divisive game of all time.
James,
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you something.
Yes?
So I guess I can make the announcement on stream.
Okay. Not that anyone's listening, except for like 2 people.
5 people are listening. And these involve the people who are listening because they asked about it.
Well, if it's just not updated.
What?
What if it's just not updated?
When Kyle and I are done with Valheim,
Uh-huh.
we are going to start a new series with Kyle that James is going to be part of.
Am I?
Yes. Because you're going to like it.
Am I?
Yes. Because we're going to be playing it.
You know what, Michael? I literally couldn't tell you.
It's one of your favorite games. The survival game.
For real?
Yes.
When was this decided?
Thursday, because Kyle's never played it before.
Oh.
It was highly requested
Oh,
by
now I have to teach 2 people how to play.
But here's the catch.
Because I'm sure you've forgotten everything since the last time we played.
Here's the catch, though.
Uh-huh.
It's not going to be just us.
What do you mean?
We're going to get the community in there. Because they're like, can we play
Wanna do that?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yes.
Because then we can have like an entire community
Right.
building together.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll be down with that. I mean, you'd have to... One of us would have to host a server.
Yeah, I was going to have you do it.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you want to, like, keep
Sure.
working on it, you can.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
So, like...
No, I'd be...
Garbage is here!
You mean the whole chat?
No. Literal garbage.
Garbage people.
Local garbage has gotten his cool back. Hi, Aries.
I was talking with Buttercup because he said he lost his file. And he said he'd already beaten the game a couple of times, and I said that sucks. But you know, obviously these games are meant for you to like go back to the beginning and keep going through and unlocking shit and stuff like that. But there is a thing to be said for starting the game again with nothing unlocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like completely fresh. There's an example of that I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember what it is. Like the progression of it is really good going through it.
Are we talking about Hades?
Yeah, no, but
Just like any roguelike?
yeah, anything with that system where you unlock shit as you go, and then you restart and you have that shit when you go again. You know what I mean? there's a specific example I'm thinking of, but I can't remember what it is, where it's like, yeah, you go through it and unlock shit, and then go back to the beginning, but it always becomes more complicated.
You know, as much as I like Athena, I'm gonna go for the hammer.
Oh, fair enough. And
Because I
like,
want this triple.
but like the first time you go through it, it's really well paced. But I can't remember what I'm trying to think of. It's
Is
not
Daedalus in this game?
Daedalus?
Yeah.
You mean not Donald Duckless?
Donald Douglas?
I don't think so. I
Guess
know
we
there's
can't make-
references to him, but I don't know if he's actually in the game.
Because I was just wondering if like you give him nectar and you get more.
I'm gonna make a guess and say probably food.
Chili.
Chili sounds good. Shit, what am I thinking of? It's not Kingdom 2 Crowns. That came to my mind, but it's not.
I love Kingdom 2 Crowns.
Oh no, it's great. It's not what I'm thinking of though.
Charon's shop.
Check something.
Charon, mate. I'll take that as a no. I can use this. Power of Olympus.
Just trying to go through my head.
Please be Meg.
Oh yeah, Farfetch would be good. Swinub or Pilot Swine might be good too. Taste.
Again?
What?
Good job.
Oh no, it's not.
It's Electo.
It's not murder.
Join me, Electo.
It's not murder mommy.
No, it's Electo, Mag, or
It's
the
Dommy.
T.
It's Dommy mommy.
I think they're all Dominoes.
I mean, yeah, but this is like sadistic Dommy mommy.
I like
And Meg is just like, I'm getting this done. And then Murder bitch is just like, I'm practically his own.
I like how they all have one word. Still the best edition of Smash ever.
What the fuck was that?
Is that the little part with the violins? I couldn't do it that fast.
You're just fucking going crazy. That wasn't a part of the song.
I can't wait to eat a Magikarp.
I mean, to be fair, Magikarp pretty tasty. I mean, they're not good for anything else except for turning into Gyarados.
Or their splash contests. Which one can jump the highest?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I love Sephiroth. I still really want Frisk from Undertale.
That'd be cool.
It would be, you know what? If any indie rapper would get in, I feel like that'd be the best fit. And then there'd be fan art of him/her because Frisk is androgynous. Being friends with Ness and Lucas.
How about seeking sashimi instead?
Which would just be cute.
That would be cute. Oh wait, that might be better. We go get the Cosmic Egg for a bit and get some of his stuff.
But other than that, I you know, well now that we're on the topic of Smash,
I'll just take this one.
I honestly have no more guesses as to who the fuck's gonna get in, because ever since Sephiroth, I don't think Sora's gonna get in.
There's only one more character, right?
Oh, there's two.
There's two?
Yeah.
After Pyramythra?
I feel Pyramythra's one character.
I know, like, that's what I meant, like, I just said it twice because
Yeah, because it's
they're one character.
the pack of 6, and we got
Sephiroth?
no, it was Min Min. Wait, who's?
I'm just listing them. I'm not listing them in order.
Oh, I'm trying to think
Min
of.
Min.
I'm trying to think of them in order.
It's Min Min.
Was Min Min the first one?
Yes. Then it was. I think it was Sephiroth.
No,
No, it
it was
wasn't
Steve.
Sephiroth. It was Steve. Then it was Sephiroth. Then it was Pyramythra.
So that's 4. So 5, 6. Yeah, 2 more.
Waluigi's gonna be the last one.
I know, like, I want him to be in, but I don't want him to take up a
I'll
slot.
run you through.
I just have no idea anymore. Ever since we got a Square Enix rep, and we got Steve, which I love so much.
What do y'all think I'm doing right
And
now?
they represented him perfectly.
Which one?
Steve.
Yeah, I think.
Like they checked out the fan base and they know all the memes. Like they know the Crouch meme. like you can do that,
Yeah.
and like all the different attacks he can does, and he looks like they just pulled him straight out of the game. Like they could have gone a route and made him look a bit more realistic, but Sakurai was like, no, let's just make him completely polygonal like the original game. And I'm like, thank you so much. It looks. Did you know that when Steve is affected by sleep, he pulls out of bed and gets on it?
No.
Yeah, he's just when he gets hit by like Jigglypuff or something else, he places down a bed and gets on it.
That's awesome.
Right, I love all the fucking Easter eggs that Sakurai puts in like that. Oh my god. Yeah, and then Sephiroth, and then Pyra Mythra, which, if you aren't aware, are very broken. Like, Pyra and Mythra have been declared a top-tier character. They're like the Bayonetta of Ultimate. Because
I haven't played them yet.
well, here's the thing. Pyra is strong but slower, but Mythra is super fast but weaker. But the thing is, she's really fast. Like, her attacks are like, are very frame-light. So you can just fucking Bayonetta people up with crazy combos with Mythra, and then switch right to Pyra and just fucking smash them out. And it's crazy. And I've seen some crazy plays, and she's so fun to play. And I love it. I'm so happy that my girls got in the game. I saw somebody made like a picture. Let me check chat real quickly before I keep going on my tangent.
Steve is professional.
We could get Gebra in Smash. You know what? I wouldn't complain about that.
I would not. Where do you see that?
Are you in top chat?
I'm in live chat.
Buttercup said that.
Oh yeah. You know how great Gebra would be in Smash?
Yeah, it'd be great. They added Steve from Minecraft, so anything can happen. That's the thing, right? So I have no idea who's gonna get in.
Do I want Zeus, Poseidon, or Ares?
You haven't done a Poseidon yet.
No, I haven't.
Well, I shouldn't say the stream because I don't know what you did before the internet went out.
No.
Actually, you didn't play it.
No, I did
With
not.
the internet. You were playing Sonic.
Oh, I grabbed my number.
What was I about to say? I started to say something and I said, let me check chat. Oh, I saw a picture somebody made. They took one of the frames of animation from Sephiroth when he's like reaching out, and they made it so he's like grabbing Pyra's tit. And she has like the blush on her face, and I was like, ah yes, Sephiroth forcibly becomes the driver of the Aegis. It was funny though.
I love how they made the fucking video when they first announced Pyra Mythra, and fucking Rex is like, I thought I was gonna be in Smash!
I thought I was gonna be in Smash!
I was like, kinda good dicks.
So this is where you were!
That would be even funnier if they added like a random character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah,
like the girl with the gun, the creepy doll.
Oh, Azami! No, I would have loved. I love Azami.
You know how funny that would be?
That would have been amazing. Well, here's what I thought, and it would have been super complicated. It never would have happened. But if they had Rex and you could switch between like 4 of his blades, that would have been sick. But no, they're like, yeah, having multiple characters doing shit at once was complicated enough with Ice Climber, and their designs are like super minimalistic. And when you fill with all slots with Ice Climber in 8-player Smash, it's just like filled with characters. And Pyra Mythra's designs are some of the most complicated models in the game. So if it was both Rex and them on screen at the same time, and you did 8-player Smash, that would have like broken the game. So we couldn't do that. So we decided to make it like Sheik and Zelda.
Your tangent is cool.
Which one? Because fuck you, Rex. Oh, bully Rex. I mean, I don't even give a shit that he's not. Well, he is technically in the game, as in like a taunt in the Final Smash. And when they come in, or like when they do their entrances, he throws them the sword, and then Rex like dips. I thought it was pretty cool. And then he comes in for the Final Smash so they can do their move. But no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the aesthetic of Rex holding the Aegis sword. But Pyra and Mithra holding their own Age of Swords is way more badass looking. I ain't even gonna lie, and I love them so much. And it's fine, because they're like, oh, they don't have their full power if they're not with Rex. It's like, no, the Aegises are different. They have their full power if they're just using their own swords.
Okay, so we have Slothful Affluence.
You rage quit Xeno too. When'd you lead up? Where were you when you quit?
The deepest dream. Could you keep it down?
She has a bar when it's filled, acting with ego when she can't lose. If she just killed or the guard is broken.
If they added Angela in Smash, she would just have like form changes where she used different ego.
That'd be terrifying.
It would be like Dante where he goes in different stances.
Ares or the heart? We get more health. I think we need more health.
Really, you're at full.
125 though.
And yeah, are those jewels your health things?
These? No.
No.
Those.
Oh. That's not what I thought those
Where do
were.
you get that?
How do you get them back? Or you pick them up?
Yeah. Well, that's one back to you.
Interesting.
Bina,
Bean.
the Pillar Queen.
She's just the ultimate sadist, just doing Smash.
Touch me, and I shall have.
If anyone were to put Sephiroth in his place, it'd be Bina. The only one with bigger, like, domination energy.
You know what I thought was a really good addition for Sephiroth? The fact that you had to fight him as a boss if you wanted to walk around.
Yeah, that was really cool. I mean, it's not there anymore, but that was neat.
I think they should have like left it in just like do it.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool.
And I also liked how his was just a final boss rush.
Yeah.
Like which was the more powerful boss.
I spent time the other day beating all the DLC spirit stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They added in Numa as a spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you level up Rex to 99, you unlock his Master Driver outfit,
Oh, that's awesome.
and he becomes like legendary, which I thought was good. Yeah, everybody thought their final Smash was gonna be turning into Numa, but that's just too much of a spoiler. But they have two final Smash depending on who you're using. It's Sacred Arrow and Burning Sword, which we all figured that was gonna happen.
Right.
I was going into the tower around where all Titans were dying. Oh, you're in the World Tree. I couldn't because the stupid door because I need to level up my blade space.
I forgot what we're talking about.
The game makes you level up my blade space on an hour. I get what you mean.
Jesus Christ!
I totally get what you mean, but in my case, I didn't think it was that cumbersome. Like, I feel like if you just, like, if you set blades on like the Merca missions, like they're bound to level up like almost each time, and so you can get their shit up fairly quickly if you just.
Speaking of that, I gotta get my.
If you just leave your switch on. Huh?
I gotta get my next special.
Two?
Genshin.
Oh, Genshin. I see.
There's something more stuff here.
I was gonna say.
I am so. What is Mora really for? I need to understand this because I got a million Mora.
The money?
Yeah.
You use it to level up your characters and enhance weapons and buy shit. Like, you've never been to a store?
I mean, I have been, but all of them usually, like the store I go to specifically.
Once you start enhancing your characters to a certain level, all of the like leveling up your characters and getting them to different ascensions costs like thousands of dollars. So you need to start doing.
I have a million Mora.
Right, but it gets up there. Like
I might just keep going. Like my main character.
Well, 30. Have you unlocked the ley lines yet?
The ley lines?
Like the glowy bits, and you click on them, and then you have to fight enemies, and it gives you either level up or money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've been doing that
when you get to a certain point, you start need to farming the money one because it just costs so much money to level up.
Can't afford that.
Which isn't a huge deal if you just do like a couple a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it keeps the doctor away.
Right, exactly.
Oh, dumbass me.
But sometimes it's helpful to just like buy shit from the stores too, like certain ingredients.
Fairy pillars and shockwaves.
Yeah.
Why are we so far apart now?
Elysium.
Because there isn't a a dude between us.
Come here.
There isn't a.
There isn't a. Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it.
No, I was gonna compliment him because of what he is.
Attractive black man.
Yeah, I was gonna say there isn't a black man between us, keeping us apart with his superior energy. I mean, no, it's like a compliment. Like, what's wrong with that? I can't deny it. Fucking, what was I saying about Xenoblade? Yeah, if you just, like, send your blades on merc missions and then leave your switch on, go do something else, you could get their levels up pretty quickly and then just get right back to it. I mean, hey, if you thought that was bad, imagine being in my shoes, grinding for every single blade in the game. That was certainly a thing that Michael will never do.
I actually almost got one.
You almost got it all? What are you missing?
The super rare ones.
Oh, like Cosmos and the
Yeah.
Torna blades?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Torna? Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, well, those are a new Game Plus.
Yeah, I've been doing the New Game Plus.
Right. Actually, I had more trouble with the Torna blades than I did Cosmos, which is the rarest blade to get in the game. I just lucked out and got her early game. And actually, like, really early game. I don't think I was even...
My first character was Azawi.
My first character was... the trap. The planty baller
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I got Azami, I think. Yeah, but I think I got Cosmos when I was still... I don't think I was even out of the Titan that Torgoth is on,
There's Aiden Apple.
which I really liked out.
Spin attack deals with
There we go.
No, Hod's final who I think? Yes, Hod's final smash would be she just calls Binan.
Bina!
And then she kills herself. And, like she just
Fuck!
she just loses the stock.
That was actually something in a fighting game. I think it was one of the
No,
Jumpstart games.
that's fucking God.
Yes, and
You didn't get that far.
What?
When he goes that road, where he dies afterwards.
Yeah, you should.
Right.
No, I was thinking about there's an old game, like I think it's J-Stars.
I can't wait to get to that point, because that was one of the most hypest and scariest things I've like ever seen in a shonen. When he goes that form, we were just like, Jesus, he's lost his mind. But no, go ahead.
The thing is called J-Stars Versus.
Yes.
Old fucking anime fighting game.
Right.
And if you have Ichigo, you can go like his one form.
Ah.
The one that like makes him lose his soul.
It's like, which one?
The Soul Eater one?
Soul Eater.
Not the Soul Eater one.
Where he pulls out a living scythe and... You
No, like he is like turns like that weird emo.
Oh, yeah, his Fastalord form.
Yeah, and then he just fucking dies.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great scene where he just goes nuts and fucking cuts off Ulquiorra's arm. And is just about to just straight up kill him before fucking Inoue brings him back. And he's like, yeah, and he comes back and Ulquiorra's like, what the fuck was that? Like, straight up.
Hello.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to come back because so much crazy shit happens in the last arc.
Power to release me from this coil,
And I hope they make it a bit better because some of it was rushed, but the shit they did show is crazy.
You know, how cool this would be to have, like, this is such a nice thing. Like, if you die so many times, like, you have Death Defiance, this will recover every single one of them. If you find this guy in this dungeon.
Oh,
So
that seems a bit.
But right now, I don't.
I was gonna say that seems a bit overpowered, but I guess it depends on when you get it.
Right, like, you can only get it in this floor.
Right. If you've died, then it's like, oh, of course I will. But if not, then I'm like, well, I'm not. There's no reason to take it. Oh, great.
Let us clash here again before you face the champion.
You're nothing like
King Feast.
Yeah, we know this.
I love his pink horns.
Me too.
He's an icon.
I like his series actually a lot. I like his design, but he's such a fucking bastard to fight.
Oh, I just had a, like, out of nowhere, like, weird thought. What if in Persona 6, you can summon, like, the actual, like, boss fight moves? Like, Nyx from 3, Izanami, fucking, what's his name? 5. Robo Angel.
You didn't have any.
Yaldabaoth.
Oh yeah, Yaldabaoth.
Yaldabaoth. Like, that'd be kind of cool, because they're technically gods, and all Persona is about, like, summoning gods and mythological creatures and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even know what Atlas is gonna do these next ones.
I feel like 6 is going to, some of the side shit from the fighting games is gonna come to play, and they're gonna bring all the characters together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the people from 3 are still around in the arena games.
Yeah.
But they're old and badass now.
Wait, you should have ran by now. What the fuck? This man should have ran by now.
Yeah. I feel like I was on a tangent. Ugh.
Well, this is actually kind of useful because this, when you fight him now, he doesn't have full health.
I want to complain about Atlas, but I'm not going to. Ah, shit.
Thank you for sparring with me, short one.
You fucked me harder than that bull fucked my mother.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Well fought, Asterius.
If Pyra and Numa turn into... Or if Pyra and Mythra turn into Numa from the final Smash, I would have said, what is this, Jump Force? Yeah, Jump Force was... They were cool in that, like, oh, you get to play as, like, the most powerful version of all the characters, but that does pose, like, ultimate spoilers.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And not, that's besides the fact that the game was jank as shit. Yeah, but it's like...
Avengers.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, final form Naruto to Sasuke and Kakashi, and like final form fucking gone as far as we know from the anime. Like final form, or the last form that Yuffie got when that game came out, and like,
Oh, don't we have to watch today when we're done with this?
what?
My Hero.
Were we planning on doing that?
I just didn't know the new episode's coming out today.
Oh, well then, you can, wait, you mean, is it the first episode or a new episode?
Season 5.
Like the first episode?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I'm not watching any shit with you until you get caught up on ReZero. Because that, well, the season 2's done now.
Is it fully done now?
Yeah, it's fully done. It was great. It didn't have a cliffhanger ending, but neither did season 1 until the director's cut came out. Yeah, she was pretty good. Me and Rowan got caught up on it yesterday. So that was fun. Yeah, it was funny. As soon as the last episode came out, the Witch Cult Translations website, which is the people that the fan people that translate the web novel, it like went down due to how much traffic it was getting, because people wanted to know what happened next in the story. I thought that was really funny. Like, we've never had so many people here in its entire lifetime.
Always time to fish.
First Jump Force and the Avengers. Well, see, okay. Here's the thing that sucks the most about Jump Force. It's not the fact that the game is bad. It's the fact that the concept of the game was so good.
A welcome sight.
Yet it was bad, and we're probably never going to get a game with so many characters from Jump Magazine and ever again. Unless they decide to be like, yes, we're actually really sorry we fucked up. Here's like Jump Force redo or some shit, and they just completely remake it from the ground up. which I really highly doubt will happen. So it's just
Well,
kind of sad, right?
In all history, like, there's only one game that's like very like
Similar?
consistent to the anime.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
No, actually, Attack on Titan 2.
Well, yeah, but Dragon Ball Fighters is also very consistent.
Yes.
You know, I've heard good things about the Attack on Titan. Well, here's the problem about anime games, right?
They're either fighter games that are shit, or they're so off the wall that nobody knows it.
Right. That's true, but that's not what I was going to say. The problem with anime games is usually you just replay the story again.
Yes.
Except it's less good because it's in a video game with like, not the cool anime graphics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, what's the point in this? If the gameplay is not good and it's just the same story, there's no point in playing this. But the Attack on Titan game, I've heard, you're not just replaying the story. You're playing as like a separate character that's like viewing the events of the story from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like that's what I heard. I was like, that's rad as shit.
Yeah, essentially what happens is like you get to make your own character, which is
Right.
already cool. And then they're like, instead of going with Levi, you go with Hanji. Instead, you go with Zoe Hanji.
Yeah.
And you're going more with that form.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's just genius.
And like, then they're like, hey, so we're adding DLC to it.
Right.
And they did, and the DLC was just as good.
The magnificent.
You know what they need to make is like, they need to get a really good team as like a fuck you to Jump Force, and they need to make like an isekai fighter.
I've always wanted kind of Suba as like a game.
Right.
But it is a game actually.
Did they? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, you get.
Sadly, only in Japan it's a RPG.
I see.
But then there's another one that was
Right. But wouldn't that be dope? You get like the Isekai Quartet ones, Shield Hero, and fucking no life people. I mean, fuck it. You could add the Sword Art Online people there too, just because of how iconic they are. You know what I mean? Like, Subaru could have a mechanic where he comes back one time if you kill him.
That'd be kind of funny.
Right? Wouldn't that?
Ainzu Gon just fucking
Yeah, he just
wins.
yeah, like I just feel like that'd be dope because there's so many creative and cool characters. You could get like Rimuru from Slime.
Can you watch more of that?
I'm caught up as far as what's come out.
Cause you said it got really good, right?
Yeah, Rimuru went like full Ainz Retribution and killed 20,000 people.
Like in his human form or his slime form?
Well, I mean,
Or he's getting
he
new
went human form and like used like an ultimate attack. And then something happened which I won't spoil because it's incredible. But I just feel like that'd be dope. Well, and it's one of those things where like, Shield to be your main. Hey man, I won't blame you. Shoot, Naofumi's great. He's just the ultimate, like, he just never takes any damage, he just spams shields. Just spam shield spells. They could add, well, actually no, you couldn't do that because it's not Isekai. Kiarga. From, Redo Figular. He just fucks the competition.
You know what? There's another making an anime I'm not really excited for.
What's that?
Solo leveling.
Yeah, I've heard very good things about solo leveling.
Yeah, but the sucky thing is like you can only find it on Island.
Right, I've seen a lot of people do like solo leveling read-throughs. But I don't know anything about it.
It's basically like Hero.
Well, I mean,
Cautious Hero.
the title is kind of self-explanatory. Like, yeah, I'm doing leveling on by myself. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I just heard good things about it. That's all. But yeah, if they did like an isekai fighter, I would hope that they stay like faithful and they make like a bunch of hint nods and Easter eggs to the shit from the shows and all their attacks. Subaru uses new powers that he gets in the second season, which you don't know about yet. Fucking. What's his name? Costume man.
Fuck.
from here and don't return, you fiend.
It was oh my god, Kazuma.
Kazuma, he could steal your opponent's panties. Steal! Yeah.
God, that's no good loud.
Speaking of shoes, I'm gonna watch mine. I'm gonna go watch Chris Screaming, actually. Yeah, yeah.
Do I
Have
want
you
to do one more round or?
Have you seen I'm a Spider, So What? No, I haven't, because I saw it and it kind of just looked like slime. That time I got retarded as slime.
That's
But
what a
I'm
lot of
sure
people
it's
said it was.
not that, but it's just like, oh, it's like that time I got reincarnated as a cute mascot. Like, it's another cute mascot. I don't know. So I haven't seen it yet. There's just nothing about it looked particularly interesting as far as I saw.
I don't know who I would make.
Yeah,
as a
Rimuru would be badass.
I probably. Oh my god, I forgot his name from. Son of Summon Demon Lord.
Oh, yeah. That'd be, yeah, you could just throw him in there too. Like, fuck it. And,
I think this is gonna be my last run.
Oh, fair enough. Like, fuck it. Like,
Hey,
why
Room,
not just all
I'm
the
back.
people? Just make it
Hey,
the,
Room, I'm back.
make it the Jump Force of Izakais. Like, that'd be dope. Tanya from Saga of Tanya the Evil. Right. That would be great.
I need the rail.
I mean, because not to say that the Jump Force
Let me see
characters
into your
were
past.
not interesting, but the Isekai people just
My aspect of execution
have so
is
many
stronger.
different cool attacks that they can use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's another Isekai? Like good Isekai. I think we named all the like the really iconic ones.
No, we didn't.
No, I mean
Sword Art.
I said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
The zoned out then.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Fuck
So
you.
sorry.
Just like most of Sword Art, I zoned out. And fuck it, if we got a Sword Art character, I'd rather that pink girl from the side, the spin-off one that was better than the main story.
That's fair.
Right. And she had like the what is that gun called? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Nope.
The gun with the funny shape that she uses.
Nope.
Unless you just don't know the character.
I don't know.
You never watched the Sword Art side story?
I only watched the first 2 seasons.
Oh,
And I was like, fuck it.
right. You didn't watch the
The gun one?
the Gun Gale one,
No.
which was like actually kind of cool.
Nope.
That sucks. You left out on the worst season. Not that the show is really super good, but season 2 is like the trash of the trash. You know what I mean?
I think they're all trash and trash.
Yeah, but season 2 is like the worst of it.
I think it irritates me like how people thought it was like the best thing ever.
Well, here's the thing. It came out at the right time for people to think it's great because of the concept. You know,
Yeah.
people were just starting to get into anime, and they were all like, depressed teens that wanted to escape, and it's like, oh fuck, it's like a deep dive magical world and shit where Demiurge would be great. Where you can like adventure and like fall in love with chicks that you met for the first time. You're like, no, I love you. It's like, you want to fuck? Sure. You want to get married? Sure. You want to, and they just could be overpowered. Like, it was just like, it did the right shit at the right time, and it just kind of made people not realize that it didn't really make a lot of sense story-wise, and it wasn't good story-wise, and it also wasn't also good game mechanic-wise. Like, you know about Mother's Basement?
Yes.
He did a video. I mean, he's done a couple videos on Sword Art Online, but he made a video like why Sword Art Online is a bad game too. And he went through like the lore game mechanics of like the Sword Art Online game, and it's just when you really think about it, it's really bad. But I can't remember all the shit. You'd have to watch it. But I was like, oh yeah, this would be a really shitty game that people would hate. And it would be really annoying. Yeah, Gun Gale Online is Sal, but written by someone competent. Yeah, I love that one.
Foes targeted by your special move slower.
Yeah, I can't think of it, but I don't know. I just feel like that'd be a fun fighter.
Thank you, mate.
I feel like it could make a lot of money.
You okay over there?
I just cracked my neck. Yeah, you never complimented my haircut.
I didn't even notice.
Well, you're not a real fucking friend,
You
then.
have the same hairstyle all the time.
Right, but it's dramatically shorter.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, well, why do you never look at me during? I don't, actually. It could be one of many things.
I think the main reason is the fact that we got fucked.
I mean, not that you know of.
What?
Good lady Death.
He spent a lot of time asleep.
I'm in your debt, great goddess Demeter.
What do you think?
Help.
I look at you a lot during, but you never look at me.
Well, they learned to meet her right away.
Have I talked to you about Isekai Quartet and how interesting it is just because of the lore implications of all the characters that they set up? Like the fact that Tanya can block a conjoined attack from Ainz and Megumin, which is like, oh, what? That's very serious implications. Like, that's not a joke.
See you next time, I'm sure.
Like, Ainz is powerful enough, but if you kind of combine that with Megumin's explosion magic, that's pretty serious business. Like, legitimately. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Tanya gets her powers from God. But I don't know. Has anyone seen Isekai Quartet and knows what I'm talking about? Like this, like, it's like a comedy, but there's super serious lore implications about what the characters can do to each other power-wise. Like, Aqua can hurt Ainz.
Just the fact that someone can hurt Ainz just amazing.
Okay, but how would Subaru fight? Subaru gets powers! Did you watch Season 2? Being X. Yeah, Tanya gets her powers from God. Are you finished with it, garbage? Like, are you caught up?
You can't stop me.
Pomegranates or money?
Subaru still has his curse which attracts monsters and undead. Oh yeah, no doubt. Although I don't know if that would work on other monsters. I think that only works on mob beasts. But if you watched all of Season 2, you would know based on the person that got help from at the end of it. He's on like a different level he was from Season 1. Also in Arc 5 he goes through like actual training as opposed to like Season 1 or 2 where he's just getting by on his return by death and just tries to figure out shit with his head. He's like gets someone to be like, listen, can you like at least teach me the basics of self-defense? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, didn't one guy try to teach him?
Wilhelm?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't really get anywhere because at that time Subaru was still like
Depressed?
not depressed, but he was like lying to himself. Like he was putting on a front, you know? Like he was only doing that to make himself look good. Where in reality he's like, yeah, none of this matters, I can just die anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Willem was like, yeah, you're not getting anywhere with this, I'm not teaching you anymore. which is like that was a cool line. He's like, oh, should we stop for today? And Subaru's like, why? And he's like, oh, I just don't see the point in treading someone who's given up on the possibility of getting stronger. And I was like, holy shit, Laura. Return by death? Yeah, I said that earlier. Return by death would work by if you kill him, he comes back one time with full health. So I feel like they could balance that by making him a bit weaker than all the other characters, but he has just a larger health pool. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be kind of cool.
I mean, have you played the One Punch game? James?
No.
You know why that one's so funny?
Yeah, you told me, Saitama kills everyone in one hit.
Yeah.
Which I admired. They stuck to the lore.
It's even funnier because you can't play him online until you beat the whole story.
You can play him online?
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Oh my
So,
god.
like, could you imagine, like, I have been training for years with this one character.
You know what fighting game series I love, but have never played?
What?
Guilty Gear.
I have it.
Because the characters are just so ridiculously good.
They're so cool looking.
Like, they're cool looking and they're ridiculous and they're all so charming and unique. Like I watched actually the VTuber chick I was telling you about. I was watching her play the second most recent one, because the one that's coming out is Strive, but the one before that, and she was playing Bedman.
What?
Like, you know about Bedman?
Yeah.
Where he's so smart that his brain can't keep up with his thoughts, and so he has to stay asleep all the time, or else his brain will overheat and he'll die. So he just is on a bed and he's asleep. And Faust. I love Faust so much. He's so ridiculously goofy, and I love him. But I've never played like Guilty Gear. But I just know. I mean, sure. I mean,
I have them.
I'm
They're
not.
really fun.
I'm not like, oh, I'm dying to get into it. But I just see all these characters and like, these are great. I think Subaru would have the best chance to manifest Eagle at the end of season 2. Oh, I mean, yeah, because he went through so much shit, and then finally, like, was like, this is how I need to do things. You know what I mean? So, like, seriously. Which characters in anime would describe this? That's a good question. Ainz? I mean,
Ainz is basically distorted though.
yeah, but he doesn't really go through any changes. You know what I mean?
Yes, he does.
He doesn't have. Well, first of all, you need strong.
Not power wise.
He needs strong emotion to distort a manifest ego, and his emotions are literally kept in check by his race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's actually almost impossible. And Dio isn't it, just for no reason.
Just Dio.
Yeah.
No one else. Oh, Muda Muda.
Somebody else.
Just like, what?
Yeah,
Could you imagine if
that's a
Dio got
Roswell.
into Smash? You know how fucking funny that would
That'd
be?
be great. You thought it was going to be a video game character, but it was me, Dio. Yeah, you know, I mean, that's perfect. Roswell's in there, so that works.
Who?
Roswell. He's Dio.
What?
You never realized that?
I mean, his voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's Dio.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else. I was like,
No, he's Dio.
I was like, what?
Dio. Jojo and ReZero are connected? Like, oh, wow.
I was like, hold up, this doesn't sound right to me. Yesterday I heard you say.
Roswell would probably distort. Oh, no, I mean, yeah, with the shit that was going on in season 2.
Don't know what I'm talking about.
When I saw the Our Baby scene, I just thought this could be a really good meme. Yeah, no. Yep. That's the meme that people made garbage. Like, that's already been a thing. Like, she says that, and then it's like, behold an unthinkable present, and he has like flashbacks and shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great. Well, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
I was just saying that's awesome.
Right, like, the memes coming out of season 2 are great. But yeah, no, that's already been a meme garbage. My tit! How could you?
Next.
Right. Also, I think it just to see the interactions, like they could do the thing they did with they didn't do it in Jump Force, or like characters like interact with each other.
No.
But they did it in Cross Tag Battle, which is cool. Other characters, like specific characters, will like have specific lines for each other. But I feel like if they did Isekai one, that would be cool if they did that. You know what I mean?
Yep. Aqua versus Ainz.
Aqua versus Ainz. Yeah, I mean, canonically, Aqua can hurt Ainz because he's an undead and she's like a goddess with blessing powers.
You know what? You know who deserves it, Ego?
Subaru's would probably be a snazzy suit with Cypher. No, I feel like his jumpsuit would just become longer and get like a collar or some shit like that. I don't know.
He's like, oh yeah, oh what the fuck?
It might just be a snazzy suit though. I mean, all of the he always gets a snazzy suit. Like when he was a butler, it was a snazzy suit. In every side story, like alternate universes where he does evil shit, he wears a snazzy suit. So I feel like you're right about that actually.
Cosmos would be like that one girl from, oh my god, what fucking show was that?
Wait, who did you say?
Cosmo?
Oh, Cosmo.
Cosmo, I forgot Ego. It would just be a panties over his face.
Have you ever seen the hentai Ransoma and the Quester Hikari?
No.
You've never seen it? It's like the best hentai because it's actually like a comedy, and it's literally just Chad Cosmo. Like if you look at Rance and Cosmo, they're like the same character. It is so fucking good and funny. Yeah, people make that comparison all the time. Yeah. If anybody in the chat has seen Ransoma knows what I'm talking about. Like if you've seen it, you know.
Oh, there's something I want to talk to you off screen.
No, say it right here. Unless it's offensive. In which case, actually, say, like, really say it right here.
No.
Don't be a pussy. Stand your ground. Aqua knocked out the vampire lady for Ice Party. I don't remember that, but I'm sure it did happen, yes.
Store or meter? Oh, Shaltier?
Yeah.
You two ready for me, Dan?
I mean, if we're being honest, you could get a legitimate fighting game with ReZero characters as well. Because every character in ReZero that like fights has like a unique.
There's a ReZero game, but it's graphic novel.
Yeah, no, Prophecy of the Throne. I've heard it's not super great, but they actually made it like a unique story, which is cool. But yeah, like every character in ReZero has like a unique and cool power. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Move my arms in a bit. They need to.
I don't think so.
Ooh, boy. Oh yeah, okay, I see. When she hurt Ainz, it also knocked out Shelty. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, pretty much all of his party are undead, so if she can hurt all of them, technically. Not really. Well, okay. I don't know if. What's his face? Demiurge and
Demiurge is a demon.
Ice Dude. They don't
Cocytus?
really. Yeah, they don't really count as undead, but they are like.
They're monsters.
They're like inhuman. Yeah. But Ainz.
Think about it. The elves either.
You're not the elves, but 3 out of 15.
3, you named 3.
Ainz, Shaltir, and Albedo.
Oh, that was not bad.
Oh,
She's a succubus.
that's true. But she's unholy.
Prepare to fire.
I was gonna say, like, you kept saying like 3, I'm like,
So it's holy. Yeah, but it
and
would
there's
hurt.
that cockroach.
No, that would hurt Demiurge too, because it's unholy magic against, or it's holy magic against a demon. Of course that fucking hurt.
Right. But I still think one of my favorites of Overlord is Cocytus.
Yeah, Cocytus is great.
And it's like an entire arc with the lizard people.
Yeah.
It's like, I have too much respect for you, so I'll only use my one hand.
Yeah, because if I didn't, I would just decimate you. Not that I'm not gonna do that anyway.
And he's like, haha, just kidding.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay. And he pulls out that one katana.
Yeah.
Just murders that poor lizard.
Uh-huh.
They brought them all back, though.
They didn't bring them all back.
They brought back the,
They brought back
the 3 main
They brought
ones.
back 2 of them.
No, I thought they brought back the main guy and the 2 other ones.
No, they brought back the main guy and his brother.
And the big guy.
Oh yeah, you know what? They did bring back the big guy. Wait, no, they.
Yeah, they brought back the big guy because he's helping training.
I think the big guy
hamster.
didn't die.
Yeah, he did.
One of them didn't
He got
die.
fucking murdered. Trust me.
One of them didn't die, and they're like, "Can you bring back my brother?"
Yeah, it was the leader.
Yeah. So they brought back 2 of them because it was the brother and the
Yeah. Which was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, great.
I like the one, the coolest design one died in 5 seconds. The shaman.
Yeah, I guess.
I was like,
pretty cool.
oh, he was like,
He's like, ah, I'm gonna get you, and he just get cut.
oh, that's sad. I
Like,
wanna
oh,
see more
well,
of him.
yeah, I mean, you were barely a character, but I guess it's fine.
And then they like summon like a creature or something to help them. Like, what was the thing they rode on? The lizard people.
That wasn't a summon, that was just one of their creatures. It was like a Hydra or some shit. But I don't know if it was like a Hydra. It was just like one of the things, like it was just an animal that they had. It was like one dude's pet. Is that familiar to you?
Yeah, I just don't remember what it looks like.
It's just like it's like the Loch Ness monster, but it has 3 snake heads. It's like
You know, there's a show that I really like this kid though, like
what's that, Michael?
Toriko.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically Dragon Ball Z mixed with One Piece and Naruto. Like it's a big show. It used to be a big shonen anime about food,
Oh, cool.
and
Oh, and it's about food.
yes, it's about like.
Okay.
So there's like a moment where like
Interesting combination.
the gourmet age has happened and everything is like food in a sense. So like they go hunting for
Innocence. Food innocence.
food in a sense.
Foodginity.
Me too.
Get up. Oh, okay, never mind.
Felt that.
What if you pick up one of those sayings and it goes to the skill screen and it's just like, die, and it's like subtext, you die. You pick it and it's like game over. It's the credits roll.
Oh, but I didn't get anything I wanted.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Always a pleasure, Karen.
Fucking Karen like that.
I'll do as many Karens as I want.
How many Karens have you done?
I didn't say I've previously done any, but I'll
I
do
see
as
you
many
grew
as I
your heads
want.
back.
What was I saying? But so like they go hunting for these new species and trying to find like these and it was like super interesting. It was like Monster Hunter but like food animals.
Right, it's like that one hunter from Hunter x Hunter. It's like, yeah, I'm a gourmet hunter.
Yeah, that's basically everyone.
I go on adventures to find new ingredients.
And like these people have to like get like chefs
I
as
see.
sidekicks.
This sounds kind of
So like they get the food so they can cook it in the best ways.
right.
And so there's like 4 of them. They're like the Heavenly Kings, and one of them is named like it's Coco, Sunny, Toriko, and Zebra.
Right.
And so there's a whole arc. You have to wait till like episode 60 to meet fucking Zebra. He's been hinted at this entire time. Like,
Huh. I see.
and you're like, huh? We're gonna go see Zebra now. And the poor chef's like freaking the fuck out because Zebra's in prison for what he's done.
Right. Box says Subnautica is free on PlayStation with good luck. Good luck with Subnautica. That game is great, but very unnerving.
I love it.
Also, are you talking about Fork and Knife Man?
Yes.
Mike says yes. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I was upset.
But then, like, Zebras, like, each of them have like, their own special abilities. Like Torko's like super strength.
Right.
Sunny is like he uses hair for stuff.
Oh, I thought Sunny just used a knife.
And Coco like.
Did you get that reference? Memorial.
Yes. Oh.
You got that far. You got the
Yeah.
Or you got to the first fight. Where he's stabbed.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Oh shit! I guess it is a real knife.
But oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like this poor kid is freaking the fuck out. And he goes, no, where are we going? The Hive. What's a Hive? It's a maximum security prison for the worst of the worst.
What?
And so they have like these beasts, and they like grade them by like levels. And they're like, okay, these are like special grade, like graded beasts.
Like One Punch Man.
In a sense,
the
yeah.
fit level system, which I've heard about, which is hilarious because it's like level 1, it's like Vegeta, and then it's like level 10, it's like God himself.
Yeah, so they're like, these are special grade monsters for Zebra's execution.
Right.
Zebra hasn't eaten in a week.
Oh.
So he's weak.
Huh.
And this motherfucker killed all 4 of these creatures as they're trying to pull him apart like Genghis Khan.
Right.
And this poor little chef who's like 4 feet tall.
Oh.
He's like, oh no, oh no!
Right.
And he's screaming and crying.
Right. Just shows that Aqua, while as massive fuck dumbass, well, she is a massive fuck dumbass, is not to be messed with. Shaltir is the strongest 1v1 fighter in the team ever given in the suit. I mean, yeah, like, Aqua's dumb as shit, that's no question. But her power works on the belief of her worshippers. And so she just doesn't have any power throughout most of the series because the people of her own cult don't think that she's actually their goddess. So she just has no power. But you see I don't remember if I got to it, but like,
I died.
around the end of season 1, like she gets a power up because she's fighting for people and they like give them her support, and her fist just like blows a dude up. Like if she has the belief of her people, she's actually like a fucking goddess.
Yeah.
She's only not strong that much because she doesn't. Or at least people don't believe her.
Oh, come on, Serby. Hurry up and eat. This stuff can't be that bad.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys
Do
these
some makes me
things.
uncomfortable.
We're gonna end it now.
Nope, it's never ending. Just like my suffering.
What? That's always a given.
Torment.
Thanatos, featured servant of the house.
Chef Ghost.
Well, we're gonna head out.
Huh?
Yes.
We're not going anywhere.
I mean, like, we're ending the stream.
We're going to leave.
Yep.
We're going to hell.
James is never gonna
Don't
return.
think I'm welcome in there.
We're going to Hades in real life.
Limits, I'm afraid.
So, we'll see y'all around. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're new here, subscribe.
Will we though?
Yeah. We got stuff to do.
What if we just never make a video again?
That's impossible.
That's not.
That's impossible.
That is possible.
Bye, everyone.
We could just both die. Yeah. Stay safe. Have a good night. See you later.